we go. That looks like I fixed it. Did I fix it? We back? Oh, looks better. I need people to be here to see if it's better. We better? Am I synced up? I had to reboot Streamlabs. I was messing around with my camera and I guess it desynced. Anybody on the desync? It looks correct. Hello? Yeah, it looks better. Also, listening to the pack opening sounds is super satisfying through the mic. I don't know what it is about the way it picks it up, but Hello, tiny cat. Yes. You're small and complaining, I know. So just give it a few more to let people show up. I'm excited. Hey. Hey. Out of there. Don't complain. Out of there. You're not supposed to be in here, you complainy kitty. She just likes to complain. Now, where do I want to start? Do I want to start Zendikar or do I want to start Neon? Decisions. Wait, this is right. I'm missing a pack. Where did that pack go? Am I missing a pack? Nope, just doubled up. Good. I'm glad it fixed. No doubling up. There we go. I think I want to start with Zendikar. Well, I'm going to start with definitely going to start with the box topper. Yeah, I would imagine. I hate unsynced audio. It's the worst. Do I have the scissors in here? Did I put them away? Nope, I didn't. I have them. Perfect. I think we're going to start with our good friend box topper here. I prefer to open these with scissors just so that I don't, you know, rip them. I have hurt packs in the past. I'm going to open both of them right now just so that I don't have to do this later. This could be real good. This could be like a fetch land. We could get fetches in here. I would love a fetch land out of this. Well, I mean, it's been almost 10 minutes. I think it's time to start this party. You're going to be disappointing? You're going to be something I need? You're going to be disappointingly needed? Come on, good stuff. Ooh, that's pretty. Not foil, but, like, it's not bad. We got, Seachrome Coast. When it enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or few other lands. It's pretty. Not what we're looking for here, but it's pretty. Focus. How far back do I... God damn it, I don't do enough of these. I forget how far back I have to... Ooh, that's real pixelated. Stop being so pixelated. Oh, I'm just an idiot. I forgot I lowered my Ha ha ha. That's my bad. Oops. There we go. That's better. But yeah, that's pretty. Not what we're looking for, but, you know. It's nice. So, actually, you know what? Since we started with the box topper from Zendikar, since the other ones don't have box toppers, we are going to start with a Neon Dynasty. Now, I wasn't too certain on the Neon Dynasty packs. Just, I don't know. Oh, look. Another idiot. Glunk. Goodbye, idiot. But the pack opening sound, it's so satisfying. Ugh, even the tokens on these have the roller problems. Come on, Magic. Get your shit together. Got a sweet 1/1 Spirit here. Gorgeous looking. See if I can blind you through the camera. I can see it reflecting off the camera, actually. That's pretty cool. Then on the other side, we got a 3/1 Construct with haste. Sweet Samurai Sword. Love that. Put that off to the side. First off, we got a Bamboo Grove Archer for 1 and a green for an enchantment creature Snake Archer with Defender and Reach. For Channel, 4 and a green, you can discard it and destroy a target creature with flying. It's a 3/3. It's not 2. Oh, it's Defender Reach. That's actually not bad for 2. Nice shiny. I love how shiny everything is. That's why I love opening these packs. Everything is just so shiny. I might be a magpie. Just a little. Got Suit up next for 2 and a blue at instant speed until end of turn. Target creature or vehicle becomes an artifact creature with base power, toughness 4/5, and you get to draw a card. I like that a lot. That's some good foiling. With a reckless leap into the pilot's seat, Hirori went from the smallest kid on the block to the biggest hero in the city. Sweet. Them jumping into the mech over the city, that's super awesome. Oh, am I going to have problems pronouncing all of this? I feel like I'm going to have problems pronouncing this. Tawashi Guild Bot. For 4 colors for an artifact construct creature. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. For 4, tap it, draw a card. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each modified creature you control. And it does a 2/1. I like the little automated shrine. Something you definitely put your garbage in the future. Ooh, I like the full... This is such a good-looking card. I don't even know if I'm going to ever use it. I haven't read it yet, but, like, dang, that looks... The art is so good. Story Weave for 2 and a green at instant speed. Choose 1. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature you control. Put 2 lore counters on target saga you control. Next time 1 or more enchantment creatures enter the battlefield under control this turn, each enters with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it. Sorry, what? Next time 1 or more enchantment creatures enter the battlefield under your control this turn, each enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it. That's pretty good. If you're playing sagas and stuff. See, like, the camera doesn't do this justice for what it is. Like, you can't get all the little details and all the straw. Well, I mean, it's pages and grass. And just all the nice thin green lines that are throughout this whole card. It's such a nice looking card. I really like that foil. Shattered States Era for 4 and a red, a saga. For the first iteration of the saga, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap it. It gains haste until end of turn. For number 2, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. For 3, exile the saga, return to the battlefield, transformed under your control. And on the backside, we have... Ooh, I have a misprint. That's a serious misprint. Ooh, that's really miscut. That's cool. Nameless Conqueror. It's Trample Haste 3/3 Enchantment Samurai creature. So we got the regular on this side, which kind of neat looking. But this side, look at that miscut. Ooh, that's a brutal miscut. You can even see like the start of another card on the other side. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna save that off to the side because there's a subreddit for that. Okay, so I know my fiance is gonna be excited to see this because these are absolutely gorgeous. The basic lands for this are very pretty. They're not necessarily my favorite basics, but I do like them. That's gorgeous. She will be stealing these from me. Anything in green or white. They're actually kind of hard to see for details on your guys' end. But damn, they're pretty. I will be... you can go off to the side too. I got too many cards on my desk already. Barely even started. Just all the cards. Next we have a Peerless Samurai here for 2 and a red for a 2/3 creature human samurai. It's got Menace. When a samurai warrior you control attacks alone, the next spell you cast this turn costs 1 less. This is not bad art. Not shiny, so, you know, who cares? If it's not foil, like, who cares, right? Next we have Asari Captain. For 3, a red, and a white. You had a human samurai creature for a 4/3. With haste. Whenever a samurai warrior you control attacks alone, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each samurai warrior you control. I like that art a lot. It's pretty. Very anime. We gotta remember this set is super anime. Fang of Shigeki. For 1 green, you get an enchantment creature snake ninja. That's a 1/1 with Death Touch. I mean, 1/1 for 1 with Death Touch. Can't complain about that. You go in the non-foil nobody likes you pile. Makotie? I don't know how to pronounce that. Makotie Ambusher for 3 and a black. Artifact creature, rat ninja, 2/3 with ninjutsu and lifelink. Well, that's a good pull, but it could be better. For the next card, we got Higitsu Devouring Chaos. For 3 and a black, we get a legendary creature, Ogre Demon. For a black, sacrifice a creature and scry 2. For 2 and a red, tap, exile top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Whenever you exile a non-land card this way, it deals damage equal to the exiled card's converted mana cost to any target at 4/4. Hi, Slender. Literally. But he's not one of the good ones, so we just started. I mean, first pack, so like... I don't know what he is in non-foil. Oh, I guess I can open up the Discord on the other side. You had the prices for him. Where are you? Oh, that was a ways back. Yeah, no worries, Slender, no worries. It's actually what took me so long to start this. I turned off my computer. Base 1. He's not worth shit unless you're... Yeah, he's nothing unless it's one of the alternate ones. Yeah, he's super cheap unless it's one of the alternate colored ones. But he is rare, so he goes into a sleeve. And will be put into a binder. Next, we got Akai Battle Squad for 5 and a red. Goblin Samurai 6/6. Whenever one or more modified creatures you control attack, untap all modified creatures you control. After this combat phase, there's an additional combat phase. Ooh, I haven't read this. This came out of the Commander decks. Nice, Slender. Nice. I'm hoping to pull a Tessie, too. Got a nice foily boy. Why am I putting my green pile in my red pile? Ooh, we got Otawara Soaring City. It is a legendary blue land. With Channel 3, discard it. Return target artifact, creature, enchantment, or planeswalker to its owner's hand. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature you control. That's pretty. Ooh, that's nice. I hope to pull one. Did you get it in foil? Sweet. I gotta have a land pile here, I guess. Soul Transfer. Oh, Slender, I did pull something super cool already. Where did you go? Because you went off to the side. Look at this. That's a misprint. Just a good old half block of black bar. Gotta love that. Yep, but, you know, people like misprints. But we got a Soul Transfer here for 1 and 2 black at sorcery speed. Choose one if you control an artifact and an enchantment. As long as you cast a spell, you may do both. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Return target creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad. I wish it was instant speed, but it's not bad. And next up, we got, for our last card, we have a foil alt art, Invoke the Ancients. For 1 and 4 green, create 2/4/3 green spirit creature tokens. For each of them, put your choice of a vigilance counter, a reach counter, or a trample counter on it. That's pretty. That's very pretty. I mean, all in all, not a bad pack. Not a bad pack. Starting off okay. You're multicolor. You go down here. Gotta keep all my stuff organized so that when I have to put it... it do be that way sometimes, Slender. It do be that way. But there is also this Slender. We're not just doing Neon Dynasty. We got also Zendikar. Oops, why did I go for the Neon Dynasty pack? I didn't want the Neon Dynasty pack. Now we do a Zendikar pack. We're going to alternate. Oh, I never saw what that flipped into. This one doesn't have the... You didn't get murdered by the rollers. Good job, Zendikar token. I mean, you got touched, but you didn't get murdered. So, like, that's good. Got a nice 0/1 plant token for that, Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Avenger of Zendikar. That's who that is. That's a good card. I know cards. I play Magic. Then we got a nice 4/4 Angel. Yeah, I don't know what that flips into. I don't know. Oh, I have to look at the back of it. I will have to look at the back of that. Oh! Manifest is all colors flying trample. When it manifests, attack defending player chooses a non-land card in your graveyard. Return that card to your hand. Ooh, that's cool. Too bad that can't technically be your commander. But that's still cool. So we have a Seafloor Stalker here. For 2 and a blue, Merfolk Rogue 2/3. For 4 and a blue, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn and can't be blocked. This activate costs 1 less for each creature in your party. The party mechanic was not good. I mean, it is legendary. Oh, the Kami side is not legendary. Oh. But that would be such a good legendary. I'd let people make that. If they wanted that as their commander, I'd let them do that. I thought the dragon side was legendary. Sunken Runes? My specialty. Yeah, I bet it is, buddy. Next up, we got Blood Beckoning for 1 black sorcery with Kicker 3. Return target creature card from your hand to the battlefield. Or, wait. Creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If it was kicked, instead return 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's okay. It's a good looking card, though. I like that. I like that art a lot. Oh, of course you are. Everybody goes for the ninjutsu card. I almost wish I could bring that kind of stuff up on screen. I wonder something. Does this work? Oh, I can't paste that in there. I wonder, does that link work here? Yeah, it does. Okay. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna change something real quick. Where are you? What is that under? Moderation. Okay, for this stream only, you can post links in the chat so you can show people cards, Slender. For your links, so that people know the both sides of what we're talking about. If they want to check it out. I like that card. That's cool. We got a Seagate Colossus here for 7 colorless Artifact Golem Warrior. A 7/5 that costs 1 less for each creature in your party. Nobody cares about parties. I'm sorry. I wish they were good. I wish there were more cards to support parties, but as much as we like to party, we don't get to party. Gul'Draz Mucklord for 2 and a black for a Crocodile 2/3. Whenever it dies, put a wall counter on target creature you control. Death comes in many forms on Gul'Draz. Ugh. Most of them are slow, subtle, and agonizing. At least a monstrous crocodile offers a swift death. That's funny. They right, though. Ugh, could you imagine Zendikar just accidentally in the wrong catacombs? Come on, Slender. What did I just say? You got... Oh, I mean, you gotta... You can do... You can do this now. Whoops. What am I doing? There we go. I want to make it... It looks good. Enters battlefield from your hand if it's decked. Yeah, that's good. Well, I mean, it's only for the Magic stream so that we can have people seeing what we're talking about. Want other people to see so that we have, you know, conversation. Risen Riptide for 2 and a blue for an elemental creature token. Whenever you cast a kick spell, it gains power and toughness 5/5 until end of turn. It is an 0/5. Oh. Ha! right. Okay, I turned it off in stream. Apparently, Nightbot still wants to fight. I can fix that. That's on my bad. One sec. Okay. I mean, I don't really need another mod right now. Maybe at some point. I have considered it. But this nice angry wave for attacking. You should be able to do it now. I turned Nightbot down. Nightbot has been told. Next up, we got a Rockslide Sorcerer for 3 and a red. Human Wizard, 3/3. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell or wizard spell, it deals 1 damage to any target. I like that. It's some nice art. I like the Zendikar arts a lot because they do a lot of, like, cliff stuff. Ooh, we got flip cards in this set? Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, I knew that. We got a Black Bloom Rogue for 2 and a black with Menace. It gets 3/0 as long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Is it 2/3? And on the backside is a nice land. With a Black Bloom Bog. Ah! See, you're good. Yep, that seems pretty good. I like that art a lot. It's very pretty. And it's a land. Like, I might use that. And now we got a nice foily full art mountain that Zendikar is known for. Gotta love those full art foil mountains. I'm actually gonna sleeve that up because I need that for decks. There is a lot of attacks alone stuff in this decks. Or these sets. I don't know if I like it, but I'm super not against it. I do like Voltron as a concept. Tajiri Paragon. For 1 and a green, we got a creature elf, 2/3. It is also a cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard with kicker 3. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, reveal the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a card that shares a creature type with it from among them into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. Yeah, that card's pretty broken. And if I pull one, I know where I'm putting it. This came out of the commander decks for this set, and I will probably, well, Titania will probably steal that. Ooh, that's sweet. That's what you want to see. Yeah, that'll be going into my enchantment deck. Or my aura deck, sorry. Next up, we got Varezel the Spirit Current. For X and a green and a blue, we have a legendary Serpent 0/0. When it enters the battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it, where X is the mana spent on it. Whenever you cast a kick spell, you may remove 2 1/1 counters from it. If you do copy that spell, you may choose new targets. That's pretty neat. I like that. That's just a cool XX spell anyway. Almost enough for Hydras. Almost. If I played any kicker spells in that. Wait, do I play kicker? I think there's like literally one. But that's another multicolor legendary foil. Oh, you know what's really funny? When you accidentally flip to the back of your pack and you literally pull the exact same card and extended our foil. That's funny. Well, that's I'm sorry, blue-green, blue-green. We got... Oh, I mean, yeah. The True Lane deck is interesting. Kazandu Nectar Pot. For 1 and a green, land enters the with landfall whenever it enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. It is a 1/3 insect. I like the art. Got some landfall life gain. I like that. Acomb Hellhound. For 1 red, you got an elemental dog. It is an 0/1. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. That's neat in a lands matter deck. Get a big old pupper. Valakut Exploration. For 2 and a red, an enchantment. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. At the beginning of your end step, if there are cards in exile with Valakut Exploration, put them into the owner's graveyard. When it goes to the graveyard, it deals damage that it deals that much damage to each opponent. That's kind of good. That's kind of really good. And I love the art. That is gorgeous. I might set my computer background to that one, actually. That's really awesome. And next up, we have a Canopy Bailoff. For 3 and a green. With land, for a beast, 4/3. Landfall whenever it enters the battlefield under your control, or whenever land enters the battlefield, you get a 2/2, or it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. I am having tongue problems today. I mean, pretty art and alternate. Ooh, we could pull a Scoot Swarm in this. That's pretty cool. I forgot what we can pull in that. Yeah, it does. I am very interested to see the what comes out of the equipment creature stuff. I really like them as concepts too, because it gives you actual creatures and equipment, and instead of having to choose between, which is always so annoying. Yeah, that's what I need. No equipment, no creatures, or both. That was the big problem with my equipment deck. I'd have all my swords or all my creatures. I would never have both. Ooh, I got a Tezzeret token, and it's not destroyed by the wait, a clean token? What? So I got a Tezzeret Betrayer of the Flesh token. And then we got a Samurai with Vigilance on the back. Yup. I'm well aware of that, Slender. I'm well aware. That will be mirror. I hope to pull a mirror box. Yeah, we got some cool. We pulled some cool stuff already. Sky Swimmer Koi. For 3 and a blue fish, flying, 3/3. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. It's fish. I don't know how well it translates across on camera for you guys, but that's some sweet. It's got really cool art. It reminds me a lot of Cyberpunk or Atla. Light the Way. For 1 white at instant speed, choose one. Put one 1/1 counter on target creature or vehicle. Untap it. Return target permanent you control to its owner's hand. It's a decent card. Get to untap a creature, have it attack. Honestly, it makes me think of like the old samurai duels. Like, he goes around, the guy comes to attack him, pulls out the katana, kills him in one swing, because he thought he was defenseless. Ooh, we got a shrine. You got Goshintai. of shared purpose. A 3 and a white for a legendary enchantment shrine creature. It is a 1/3 with vigilance. At the beginning of your end step, if you pay 1, you may create a 1/1 colorless creature token for each shrine you control. That is shiny. You know, this is going to be worth something because all the shrines are worth something. I forgot. It's weird that the shrines are creatures. Like, I get it that the shrine decks needed creature support, but I think it's super weird. Next up, we got Mobilizer Mech. For 1 and a blue, for an artifact vehicle 3/4 with flying. Whenever Mobilizer Mech becomes crewed, up to 1 other target vehicle creature you control becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. It has crew 3 and is very pretty. I was messing around with the vehicle deck the other day. What, to wait for somebody to attack you from behind and then kill them in one swift blow? But I was messing with the vehicle deck the other day, and that's a decent card. That's neat. But it's what it reminds me of. I don't know if that's necessarily what they were going for. Long Reach of Night. For 3 and a black, it's a saga. Each opponent sacrifices a creature unless they discard a card for 2 of them. And for 3, exile it, return it to the battlefield under your control. Oh, cool. Animus of Night's Reach. With Menace, it can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Whenever it attacks, it gets +X/+O until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures defending player's graveyard. So, we got another one. And look at the back. Look at that. It's so... It actually looks like the other piece for that, or for my other card. Honestly, it looks like some of the shitty spoilers you get. Like, the printing's weird. The text's all weird. So many misprints and miscuts. Now the Fool's Guard mainly points the sword down and uses the backstep moment. That's still... Ooh, this one will be mine, though. This swamp here will 110% be mine. Freaking love the swamps. Not my favorite swamp from this set. It's the other one, but this one's pretty too. This will be definitely going into a deck. I mean, they're both sweet cards. Next up, we got Seven-Tail Mentor. For 3 and a white, for a Fox Samurai. When Seven-Tail Mentor dies... enters the battlefield or dies, put a 1/1 counter on target creature or vehicle you control. It is a 2/3. Look at that little guy. I like him. They did good work for the art for this. We got a Jakai trainee for 1 and a green, human samurai. Whenever it blocks or becomes... it is a 2/2. Whenever it blocks or becomes blocked, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. We got the Kachi Shadow Walker for 4 and 2 black. And we got an Ogre Ninja 5/5 with Ninjutsu 4. Kind of your bulk attacker. So, like, whatever. Don't care about him. Nizumi Prowler for 1 and a black for an artifact creature Rat Ninja 3/1 with Ninjutsu for also 1 and a black. When it enters the battlefield, target creature you control gain Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. That's cool. Oh. Well, I'm getting robbed by Titania. There is one problem with opening packs this way. I do get to see the next card before you guys do. So, this little guy, I mean, you guys might know him from some other sets. He's done some cool things. He's kind of been around. Jin-Gitaxias Progress Tyrant. For 5 and a blue, or 5 and 2 blue, legendary creature Phyrexian Praetor, sorry. It is a 5/5. Whenever you cast an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy or ability. It's triggered once each turn. Whenever an opponent casts an artifact, an instant, or a sorcery spell, counter that spell. This ability only triggers once per turn. How about that, Slender? Got our first mythic. That's awesome. Titania is so robbing me for this. Not allowed to use any of the Praetors unless I buy them. Oh yeah, that guy's cool. I know that guy. Hello, Jin-Gitaxias. Ooh, this is a really good card that came out of the Commander set. Release to Memory. For 3 and a white at instant speed, exile target opponent's graveyard. For each creature card exiled, create a 1/1 colorless spirit token. Love this. This is such a good card. Take out a graveyard and get a bunch of tokens for it? Hell yeah. Oh good, we got another Devouring Chaos. Look, it's full art. See, Slender? I told you. Bulk rare. Bulk rare. Knew this was going to happen too. Ooh, I'm jealous of the Tezzy. Don't get me wrong. Biting Palm Ninja for 2 and a black. We got a Human Ninja for 3/3 with Ninjutsu, 2 and a black. Biting Palm Ninja enters the battlefield with a menace counter on it. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a menace counter from it. If, when you do, that player reveals their hand and you may choose a non-land card from it, exile that card. That's kind of cool. I like the concept. But you gotta get real close to use Hand Bite. Hand Bite attack, not something I would consider using. And lastly from this pack, we have a Weaver of Harmony. For a 1 and a green enchantment an enchantment creature snake druid 2/2. Other enchantment creatures you control get +1/+1. For 1 green, tap, copy target activated or triggered ability you control from an enchantment source. You may choose new targets. That's interesting. I like them. I don't know quite how to use them. I would have to look up how to use them properly. I'd have to consider him for things first. Not a bad pack. That Jin-Gitaxias is pretty, that's pretty okay. I don't know what he's worth, though. In foil. So I guess we're done now, right? That's it. Nothing more to open. Not this huge stack. Got a nice another plant token. Ooh, with an illusion on the other side. The illusion looks good, and they're not shredded. Oh no, you got attacked. Never mind, I lied. Fuck you. We got a Tzim Royal Mage for 1 and a blue. Merfolk Wizard 2/1 with kicker 4. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return target instant sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad, not bad. A little expensive to get that instant or sorcery back, but I mean, in a Merfolk deck, maybe? Very pretty to look at, though. The Royal can be a directed, observe. Some real fuck you energy. Gnarled Colony. Gnarled Colony. For 1 and a green, we got a beast that is a 2/2 with kicker 2 green. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it. Each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it has trample. Kind of like the Outlast mechanic from what set was that? Cons. Who did trample? Did they have a trample version? Because I remember using... Was it the red one? Did the red one give trample? I only remember using the white one and the green one. The green one gave reach, because I needed that for Hydras, because, you know, ground boys into dragons, reach. And the white one just gave... I think... Did the white one give flying or first strike? How the hell if I remember. Next up, we got the Seagate Banneret. For 1 white, we got a core warrior with a 1/2. For 4 and a white, creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. That is way too expensive. You're bulk, and you're terrible. You're bad, and you should feel bad. Be costed better. I guess you're a common, but, you know, that doesn't make up for your crap. Got a Spare Supplies next. It is a 2-drop artifact. When it enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Pay 2, tap, sack it, and draw a card. Better to carry a little extra weight than to find yourself halfway down a Bailoff's throat with no knife. Yeah, that's fair. Definitely would rather have weapons and equipment than die. The art's good, though. Too bad it's kind of meh. I mean, it's 2 cards for 4, so eh. I mean, even as an artifact, it's just kind of meh. Next up, we got Scale the Heights. For 2 and a green at sorcery speed, put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. You gain 2 life. You may play an additional land this turn, then draw a card. Just really wants you doing everything with this thing. I like the art. That's gorgeous. That's very Destiny. Fight the Vex in that. Next up, we got a Rune Crab. 1 blue for an 0/3. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 3 cards. Each opponent? Wait. You remind me of Hedron Crab, I think. Hedron Crab? Was Hedron Crab targeted? Hedron Crab, Hedron Crab, Hedron Crab. I need to know. Hedron Crab. Well, land enters the battlefield under your control. Target player puts top 3 cards. Yeah, this is everybody. Neat. I mean, Hedron Crab is better for self-mill and stuff, but Rune Crab gets everybody. Ooh, that is a card I wanted. We got a Balaged Recovery for 2 and a green at sorcery speed. Return target land card from your graveyard to your hand. And on the other side, we got Balaged Sanctuary. Enters tapped and is a land for green. I did want one of these. I wanted an extended art one, but I digress. It's fine. It's fine. It's a foil. I wanted it. That's a good card. I needed it. I will not... I won't complain much. It's not foil, so like, but I'll it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It's foil. It's not full art. It's whatever. It's fine. Ooh, that is a gorgeous forest. Love that. Who needs gravity when you got trees? Wait, the trees are growing out. Oh god, the trees are growing out of it, not holding it up. Never mind. Beautiful forest. Absolutely stunning. We have some good lands already. Next up, we have a Nimble Trap Finder for 2 and a blue, human rogue, 2/1. It can't be blocked if you had another cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard enter the battlefield under your control this turn. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party of creatures you control gain, whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card until end of turn. That's not bad if you have the support for it. Seems like a very niche scenario. Merlin. And next up, so I pulled the Planeswalker Slender. We got one. And Mythic number 2. Got Jace Mirror Mage. For 1 and 2 blue, legendary Planeswalker Jace. With Kicker 2, enters with 4 loyalty. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, create a token copy. It is not legendary, and its starting loyalty is 1. It has +1 scry to, and for 0, draw a card, reveal it. Remove a number of loyalty counters equal to that card's converted mana cost from Mirror Mage. It's not bad. It's not great. I mean, I guess you can use it to scry and move stuff around. Well, no, I'm not blue enough for the use of this card. I would have to think about it. I don't play none of that blue magic. There's no violence in blue magic. That's green and red and black and white. Next up, we got a Territorial Scythe Cat for 2 and a green. For a cat, 2/1 trample. With landfall, whenever it enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on it. That's not bad. Gotta love those 1/1 counters. Much better when it's permanent and a counter. Makes it way more useful. Fearless Fledgling for a white and a colorless. You get a Griffin 1/1. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on it. It gains flying until end turn. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. One day it will be a big burb. Ooh. Got a Lotus Cobra next. Love me a Lotus Cobra. For 1 and a green with for a 2/1 snake. When a land enters the battlefield under control, add 1 mana of any color. Not foil, sadly, but you know. Still a Lotus Cobra. Still not bad. And still in the alternate border. We got another Territorial Scythe Cat, but he's foil this time. Boo. You could have been good, but you chose to be bad. We got an Archpriest of Iona. For 1 colorless, we got a Human Cleric with a star 2 power and toughness. Power is equal to the number of creatures in your party. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party, target creature gets +1 and gains flying until end of turn. I mean, it's a nice looking card, but I'll never use it for anything. There's no way I'm gonna have a party. You have to have friends to have a party. Self-burn. No, I got friends. Just not enough for a party. Oh, I forgot to... I gotta do something real quick. My bad, my bad. There we go. I mean, not a bad pack. We got a Mirror Mage and a Cobra. I'm not going to complain about that. Back to the Dynasty. It is a little jarring to be opening packs from each set. Not going to lie. Would nice to be a little bit more consistent on that one. But I digress. I'm not going to change what I've started. That would take too much effort in my brain. I've already split up all the cards. Got another Samurai token, but this side's got a 4/5 Spirit. Is that a Axolotl? I mean, it's a Forest Axolotl with some extra arms. That's pretty cool. I like it. The other side's a Samurai. We already saw the Samurai. Got an Akiri Ronin. For 1 and a red, Goblin Samurai. Whenever a Samurai warrior you control attacks alone, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. I like his deal. I'd fight that in Dark Souls. Got a Ninja Kunai. Doesn't have a chain, doesn't matter. For a 1-drop artifact equipment, it has pay 1 tap, sacrifice it, deals 3 damage to any target with a 1 equipped. That's super meh. I mean, I guess it dies. It is an artifact that dies. But, I mean, 3 mana to deal 3 damage, that's not a great going rate, considering that, what, Shock is 1 for 2, and Lightning Bolt is 1 for 3? Going rate's a little higher, Ninja's Kunai. We're going to go Tachi Silencer. For 1 and a black, Human Ninja with Ninjutsu for 1 and a black. It is a 2/1. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may discard a creature card. When you do, destroy target creature, planeswalker, that player's control. That's not bad. Some removal, some discard. I like the art a lot. Right there. Nope. There. Love that. Invigorating Hot Spring. For 1, a red and a green for an enchantment. Invigorating Hot Spring enters the battlefield with 4 1/1 counters on it. Modified creatures you control have haste. Remove a 1/1 counter from Invigorating Hot Spring. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Activate. This is a sorcery and only once per turn. See, I like it as a concept. The modified haste. But I feel like it's only good in a select few decks. Not really Feldegriff. I've tried that before. It doesn't look good for my setup. I'm sorry to say, I might have the video for that one somewhere, but I don't know. I didn't like it as much. It didn't look as good. I am using a webcam. Hello, tiny cat. Got me distracted. Where'd my pack go? Because, I mean, all you see is the disaster that I have in front of me. Not yet, honey. Well, I mean, I got a Planeswalker. We got a Lotus Cobra. We got a couple of fun things. But thanks for coming, Feldegriff. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I have to invest a lot more money or figure out how to get my actual camera to... Lotus Cobra. I mean, we haven't done too bad. I mean, we're doing both Neon Dynasty and Zendikar, so, I mean, we pulled a Mirror Mage. And we got, let's see, got to foil one of these boys. Yeah, I know. Like, even in blue, he's kind of... I mean, we also pulled... Oh, wait, no, I forgot the best card already. How did I forget the best card? Because every time I open a box, I always pull... Oh, the Lotus is definitely very useful. Ah! Loud. Hey, that's 2 years. We did pull one of these. So I guess there's that. That was kind of okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I figured would happen. How much is it worth right now? I don't actually know. I didn't look too hard into the set here. I think it's like 20 bucks, maybe. Appreciate it, Feldegriff. Next up, we got Michiko's Reign of Truth. For 1 and a white, we got a Saga. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each artifact and creature you can, artifact and enchantment you control for 2 of them. Exile the Saga. It comes back as a, see, $14. Oh, that's not bad. For foil? So, the thing about all these sagas, and it comes back as Portrait of Michiko. It gets +1/+1 for each artifact, creature, enchantment you control, which is pretty good. Oh, that's not bad. How much is the Phyrexian, though? So this side's all nice, right? This side, little misprinted here. Had some issues with these. All of them have been like that, too. Yeah, I've got 3 of those now. Yes, sir. I got 1 white one, 1 black one, and a red one. All of them look exactly like that. I know the red one's not worth shit. I mean, I guess it depends on whether the whole set is like that. But, I mean, I may as well show you guys this next, Yeah, I know the misprint community is quite on top of their, I love the, they're so much better in person. Anybody blinded yet? Can you still see? I mean, you'll be home soon enough, honey. You'll be home long before I'm done. I still got, like, I got tons of cards to open still here. But the cat is impeding my ability here. Island's $5. That's not bad. Next up, we got a Reinforced Ronin for 1 and a red. It is a 2/2 Human Samurai artifact. Haste at the beginning of your end step, return it to its owner's hand. For channel, for 1 and a red, discard it, and draw a card. It's not bad. I like the art a lot, though. That's some good art. Yeah, all the lands from this are very pretty. I don't have one of the swamps that I want yet. And that sucks. Also, this is impeding me. This is impeding me greatly. Hey! Oops. Sorry about that. Next, we got an Imperial Subduer for 2 and a white. Human Samurai, 3/2. Whenever Samurai Warrior you control attacks alone, tap target creature you don't control. I mean, Feldergriff, does anybody buy anything in non-foil? Do people play with non-foils? There's a reason that this is like double collector's box. Here. Well, I actually don't even need these right now. I'll show you the kind of Magic player I am. I mean, these are all my all of me and my fiance's commander decks behind us. But let's just look. I'll show you a couple of cards out of this. Just to show you the kind of Magic player I am. Yeah, I don't play any of those 60 card formats. I don't like rotating formats. I pulled this. Yep. Yeah, that's the best pull I've ever had. Well, I mean, I can go through, like, the rest of this deck. Just show you 3 cards here to prove a point. But it's not the card I was looking for. None of these are the cards I'm looking for. Doodly-doo. Where's the card? I already looked through these, didn't I? Yeah. I didn't pull these. Most of these I bought, but I bought them around... They were a lot cheaper when I bought them. Then there's this. No. Little low. Or a lot low, or whatever. Oh, I mean, I guess these 3 can all be touching, I guess. About 11. I paid 180 for it. Then I got all 3 of these. I don't have all my fetch lands, though. Really, that's not what I've been seeing. I must have dropped. That would make sense today, then. So, sorry, for my currency, it's 1100. I still paid 180. Plus, I am in Canadian dollars, not American dollars, so there's that. And I mean, then there's this guy. Whoops. So this is my foil Super Friends combo deck. And I mean, like... These sleeves do not do foils justice. At all. I still need to put a ton of money into this to finish it, though. Which sucks, because of the mythics. That's crazy. And I bet the shop owner walked over to that table, immediately drooled over it, and asked him how much. Because that's what they do. I mean, I have a full deck list if you're interested. It shows exactly what's in them. That one is very up to date. Nice. Ugin is probably my favorite Planeswalker. Obnixilis is a close second, though. Original. The Black Oath, not the Reforged or anything. But that was, like, my first Commander deck, so, like, you know. Where were we? But yeah, I lost my freaking mind when I pulled the Demonic Tutor. Almost dropped it. Because I didn't want to touch it. I got a Dokuchi Silencer. For 1 and a black. 2/1 Human Ninja. Ninjutsu 1 black. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may discard a creature... Oh, we already looked at you. Shut up. Go away. Oh, but this is a different art? Ooh, different art. Inkrise Infiltrator for 1 and a black. Human Ninja with flying. 1/2. Pay 4. It gets +2/+2 until end turn. Boo. Hey, Feldergriff, thanks for the follow, dude. Super appreciate that. We have a Discord, too, if you're interested. My Super Friends list is actually pinned in my Magic room. Did you know there's a combo you can do if you get both the Tamios to ult at the same time? Sorry, both the original. Sorry, a Tamio 1 and Tamio 2, I guess. Moon Sage and Explore. No. Field Researcher. If you ult them together, you can just keep playing the same spell infinitely. I like doing it with the ability to pull all my Planeswalkers out of my deck and play them for free. Didn't we just do... Well, yeah, we did you. We read you, we just didn't look at you. I like the art a lot. Very anime. The redemption arc for the assassin. We got a Mindlink Mech for 2 and a blue artifact vehicle. It's a 4/3 flying with crew 1. Whenever it becomes crewed for the first time each turn until end of turn, it becomes a copy of target non-legendary creature that crewed it. So it becomes the top. Okay, it becomes a copy of the thing that crewed it. Except it's a 4/3 vehicle artifact in addition to its other type and has flying. That's kind of neat. That's some nice art too. Yeah, right? Ooh, like, if you were to do, like, an Oracle of Moldiah, get an extra land for a turn, do something with a really strong, or like a Lotus Cobra, do something with a really strong effect, but, you know, something you don't want to swing with. Honestly, actually, you know what? It doesn't even have to be that. It just has to be something with a good effect. You don't even have to swing with it. You just want to crew it. Oh, the Tamio combo? I mean, yeah, it is an extremely difficult combo to pull off, but like most Super Friends combos are if you're just planeswalkering. I mean, doubling season solves all problems, my friend. And I have a lot of extra turn combos and like you chain veil, you chain veil, you chain veil, and you kind of win. Honestly, I've had that reaction from every subreddit I've tried to bring up that combo in. Oh yeah, definitely. It's not an easy combo, but it's fun. And the first time I saw it, because my fiance pulled it off on me and I didn't even know it existed, I was a little surprised and dead. But I mean, at that point, really, you just infinitely infinite, and you really at 1 second. I have to get up. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Smoke alarm went off upstairs and I thought nobody was here. I mean, yeah, you could, but that's not a planeswalker. That doesn't matter. And besides, my fiance pulled my, stole my foil Omniscience, so I know it's Omniscience. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, you could definitely pull that off in non-blue. I mean, that seems way more expensive. Nah, it's way easier to do that way. Where was I? Ooh. We have the Myogen of Blooming Dawn for 5 and 3 white. Legendary Creature Spirit for a 4/6. It enters the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it. It was cast from your hand. Remove an indestructible counter from it. And create a 1/1 colorless creature spirit token for each permanent you control. That thing's pretty good. Each permanent? Whew. That's pretty strong. That's real strong. I mean, it's expensive. I mean, fair enough, dude. Ooh, Thousand Face Shadow. I mean, you could always bring some stoned. Because that's legal here. Yeah, right? That's super strong. Wait, no, I have all your money. I don't... Don't worry about it, honey. We're good. But the Thousand Face Shadow's sweet. For 1 blue, legendary... Or, sorry, Human Ninja, Ninjutsu for 4. It is a 1/1. When it enters the battlefield from your hand, if it's attacking, create a token that is a copy of another target attacking creature. Token enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. That's pretty good. That'll be fun. Honestly, I want to make an infinite, or Vile Smasher copy deck. Because that seems super fun. Ooh, that needs... Only a lifetime? That seems like you could shoot a little higher on that one. Could get like 3 lifetime supplies. See, now we're dreaming big. We pulled the Kami War, so that's cool. 1 and Wooburg for the first one, for a saga. Exile target non-land permanent opponent controls. 2, return up to 1 other target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Then each opponent discards a card. Then for 3, exile it, transform it, and bring out Okagagachi Made Manifest. It is all colors. It has Flying Trample. It is a Dragon Spirit. Whenever it is made whenever Okagagachi Made Manifest attacks, defending player chooses a non-land card in your graveyard. Return that card to your hand. It gets +X+0 until end of turn, where X is the mana value of that card. It is a 6/6. This card's sweet. Too bad I literally don't know where I would put it. Maybe in like a Joda 5-color good stuff deck? Maybe. If it were... Honestly, if it were legendary, it would be so good. I don't want to put it in Super Friends. That doesn't... It's not good for Super Friends. It's not Friends. It's not Super. It's just 5-color. It does stuff, but my Super Friends deck is very picky at this point. Like, I don't even want to use the Tameo from this set, because it's kind of meh for what I'm doing. It's a good card, I don't know where I'd put it. Outside of a Joda. Next up, we have a Satori Umezawa for 1, a blue and a black. We have a 2/4 legendary human ninja. Whenever you activate a ninjutsu ability, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. This ability triggers only once each turn. Each creature card in your hand has ninjutsu for 2 and a blue and a black. That thing looks great. Look at that art. That's gorgeous. I don't even know if that's the expensive one, though. Or what it's worth, actually. Love it. I don't think I have enough binder space for all of this. Satori Umezawa. This guy. I'm pronouncing it wrong. I know I am. There are so many arts. I know he's quite popular on EDH Rec right now. Ah! Zendikar fell. Next up, we're going to practice Tactics for 1 white at instant speed. Choose target attacking or blocking creature. Practice Tactic deals damage to that creature equal to twice the number of creatures in your party. Boo. Party mechanic. Boo. Cool concept. Bad practice. Boo. They really need to support it better. There's a lot of, like, mechanics that need support. Just more support. Like food tokens, I wish there were more food cards. Party needs more support. What else do they need? I can't think of a lot of them off the top of my head. Next up, we got a Fisher Wizard. Ah, boo. Only $5. That's no fun. For 1 and a red, we got a Goblin Wizard. When it enters the battlefield, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. It is a 2/1. He might call up a Burst of Lava or a Raging Hellion from Akum's Volcanic Depths. Or he might just fall in. I like him. Freaking goblins. Yeah, energy definitely needs way more support. I like energy. Expedition Skulker for 1 and a black. Vampire Rogue, 2/2. Expedition Skulker has Death Touch as long as you control another rogue. I mean, I guess we got rogue fairy stuff. So you got some support, rogues. This is Expedition for 3 and a green. Enchantment Aura. Enchant Land. It is a 4/4 elemental creature token with reach and haste. It is still a land. When enchanted land dies, return that card to its owner's hand. See, that's another deck type I've always wanted to build, where you animate all your lands, but you know, the thought of doing that just, it makes me sad to just think about all my lands dying to something dumb. It's always something dumb. Like a Mycosynth Lattice, Niviriel's Disc? Yeah. Whoops, Pops goes the artifacts. Next up, we got a Prowling Felidar for 3 and a white. Vigilance Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Prowling Felidar. It is a 2/3. It is good kitty. You know, sometimes you just play fetch with your arm. Fearless... Wait, did we do that? We already did Fearless Fledgling. Or something similar. No, we already did that. Oh, this is a different art. We'll do the different art. Got a Vine Gecko for 1 and a green for a 2/2 elemental lizard. The first kick spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast a kick spell, put a 1/1 counter on it. That's another thing that needs support. Kicker. Kicker could definitely use some more support. Kicker's a fun mechanic. Got a nice, fun foil planes. You know what we don't need? More landfall cards. I think we have enough landfall. Yeah, right? It doesn't... I feel like it doesn't need, like, all the stipulations it gets. Like mono white. More kicker, less landfall. Vehicle support? We need more vehicle support despite what Kamigawa did. It put in work, but, like, you know. Ooh, mutate? Mutate needs more? Next up, we got a Skyclave Apparition for 1 and 2 white. When Skyclave Apparition enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent you don't control with converted mana cost 4 or less. When it leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates an XX blue illusion token where X is the converted mana cost of the exiled card. That's weird. It's a very weird card, and I kind of like it. Ooh, if you like Mutate, you'll like this. You'll like this a lot. That's not where my binder is. Or sorry, that's not where the foil binders are. This binder? Not this binder. I have a lot of binders. I got a lot of cards. Colors. I went and bought one of these because I had to. Nice. Yeah, right? Right. Like, I had to. Like, literally, the set came out, I watched the movie, and I had to own one. And this is the first set of Zendikar stuff I've ever actually opened, because I missed this set for poverty reasons, I think. I was super broke at the time when it came out. But after, I had to buy one. I don't know what that's worth right now, either. I think it was like $70 when I bought it. Ugh, stupid phone being annoying and shit. Next up, we got a Scatter Call. Scatter Call? Yes, that's how words work. Shatter Skull Charger. Putting words together. 5 collector boosters? That's crazy, man. That's so many boosters. I mean, what do you use it for at this point? Like, it's a good commander card and it's a good collector card, but it's... I tried to build it. It wasn't good. Like, I had an Animar in there and everything. It just wasn't great. I mean, to be fair, I slapped it together with stuff I had, but... I could have put the effort into it, but I still don't think it would have been that good. But that is a gorgeous card and one of my favorites. And I will never get rid of it because I love it. For 1 and 2 red, we got a Giant Warrior, 4/3 with Kicker 2, Trample Haste. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. At the beginning of your end step, if it doesn't have a 1/1 counter on it, return it to its owner's hand. Weird. I mean, it's a nice foily boy. Not a great card, but... It's actually, you know what? For, oh, I get it. Oh, yeah, never ever gonna see a reprint. It will go up. It will be a good collector card. Ooh, Dash. Dash was another fun mechanic. That could use some more support. Oh, we didn't go over the little insect token. I like the insect. Like that a lot. That's a real good insect token. As well as the cat. See, that's the thing, Feldergriff. I've always said, there's a certain point in Magic where it stops being about the card game and starts being a art collecting. I'm an art collector at this point. I am purely collecting art. Card is just a secondary thing because I love the game. It's all just art collecting now. Got a Canopy Bailoff. We already did you. Not even foil. Who cares? Mdndt-Live Ox for 4 and a white. You got an Ox at a 4/4. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature and opponent controls. Yeah, I mean, right? And, like, you don't want them to be legendary. Like, there's a lot of good legendary Mutate cards, but there's not enough support for them in any of the colors. I mean, you could maybe, like, strap together a 5-color one, but even then, you're just playing, what, maybe Joda or... I was going to say Golos, but Golos is dead. Maybe you could play the Bridge, Prismatic Bridge, but even then, like, Like, why even bother? Ooh, they really want me to play... Oh, no, never mind, I'm dumb. We got a Bridge Climb Pathway, which is a white land, and a Grim Climb Pathway, which is the black. That is a gorgeous duel. Love it. Yeah, exactly. It just... Yeah, right? They're super pretty. If it were foil, mwah. Ooh. I didn't realize these could come in foil. What? Oh, yeah, the foils are so good. I wish I'd got the foil Secret Lair, but I didn't. I didn't even realize you could get these in foil. Spitfire Lagak. For a 3 and a red lizard, when a land enters the battlefield under control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. It is a 3/4. Oh, you'll see. You'll see in a second. See, that's the thing. I get to see them before you guys. I try not to. I usually try not to, but it's kind of hard not to. Oban Mulda Ancestor. For 1, a red, a green, and a white. Got a legendary elf spirit. 3/3. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature token with trample. And haste until end of turn where X is its power. It is still a land. Landfall, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. I didn't realize you could get a full art foil version of this. I didn't realize that the commanders came in full art foil. Maybe it was just this set, but I didn't realize you could get full art foil versions of things. Because I have to find a full art foil Guillaume now, because obviously, unless that set didn't have them, was it just this set? What, like, that confuses me. What set, what foil, what's, they're not transparent, and ugh. Some of it's foil, some of it's not, some of it's full art, some of it's not, and... Like, I bought, the Curse Commander. I couldn't find a foil version of it, so I didn't. I bought a regular version because I wanted one because it's a cool deck, and I wanted to build curses, and I built curses under Cass, and it kind of worked, but meh. I will be right back. It is my birthday, and I am not drinking enough. Oh, that would make sense if it's only the main commanders. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Still, that's super cool. And I'm glad I didn't buy that precon now. I have enough soul rings. I've got like 50 of them. But now on to another Dynasty Pack. They're about $2 each here. The sad part is it still doesn't equate to my 1 soul ring. Even at $2 a piece. Got another samurai. Ooh, I like that. That's a nice treasure token. That's a very nice treasure token. I like that. That'd go real well in my... I might use that for my, that one. My treasure deck back there. Careful Cultivation. For 2 and a green, enchantment aura. Enchant artifact or creature as long as in... Oh, excuse me, sorry. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, gets +1/+3 and has reach and tap and add 2 green. Wait. As long as it is a creature? It gets +1/+3 and has reach. And tap and add 2 green. Wait, what does it get if it's an artifact? Does it just not matter if it's an artifact? Is this so you can put it on vehicles? Channel for 1 and a green. Discard Careful Cultivation. Create a 1/1 green human. Monk creature token with tap and add a green. It's a... Yeah, right? But I could enchant a vehicle and turn it into a creature. It's a weird card. Very weird card. You don't go there. Oh, that's fair too, yeah. That's another deck idea I've always wanted to do, the Animate Artifact. Swing like a Paradox Engine at somebody. I mean, I know Paradox Engine is banned, but that was just the first thing that came to my brain. Ancestral Katana. For 1 and a white, artifact equipment. Whenever a Samurai Warrior you control attacks alone, you may pay 1. If you do, attach Ancestral Katana to it. It gets +1 or +2 +1. Equip 3. I mean, it's pretty. I'd almost use that in like a cube or something. That'd be cool in a cube. Oh yeah, Paradox Engine's super busted, but okay, what is your opinion on the Commander ban list though as a whole? Because I feel like it's a crapshoot for like, if you have a Rule 0 talk, do you really need a ban list? Is it worth following the ban list if you're just playing at home with your friends and not at an LGS? Like, I get the ban list for an LGS standpoint, but from, like, a home game perspective, like, why? Exactly. Who plays, who even has, who plays the, Power 9? Or Power, yeah. Power 9? Ugh, my brain is not working today. Yeah, right? So if you're playing at home, like, why can't you use your Paradox Engine? I mean, yeah, they're banned, exactly, but, like, if you're at home, what does it matter? Honestly, if somebody walked up to the table and was like, I have a Mox Opal in my deck, I'd be like, fuck yeah, you do, bud. I wouldn't even say it. You're gonna play a Mox Opal? Go right ahead. You got a Black Lotus in your Commander deck? Cool. Good for ya. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, Prime Titan is a little, And Iona's, I don't like Iona. I don't like Iona as a card. And I can see why Hull Breacher kind of got banned. Yeah, if you're running an event, it makes sense. Definitely. I agree there should be, you know, some rules for events. Next up here, we got a Reality Heist for 5 and 2 blue at instant speed. This costs 1 less for each artifact you control. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 artifact cards from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Neat. See, you know what the depressing part about it, Feldergriff, is? Literally, like, a week before that banned, me or my fiance pulled a foil. Got sitting in my binder. Didn't even realize it got banned. It got banned and dropped to the ground, so it's not worth anything anymore. Yeah, exactly. To be fair, I learned what foil Gishath is worth today, and, whoops. So that kind of makes up for the Hull Breacher ban. Naomi, Pillar of Order. For 3, a white and a black. Legendary creature, Human Advisor. Whenever it attacks, whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, if you control an artifact and an enchantment, create a 2/2 white samurai creature token with Vigilance. I like that. Yeah. Sorry, it is also a pre-release. I bought mine for like 20 bucks. 30 bucks maybe? I felt bad when I did it. Because I didn't quite have the money for it at the time, but I did it anyway because, you know, Magic the Gathering and addiction and, you know. And then I learned today what it's worth, and holy shit, my foil Zakama that is sitting behind me right there is not worth as much as my foil Gishath sitting in a binder. Ooh, are you going to be also cut pro... Oh, hey. So Besiju reaches skyward for 3 and a green. Search your library for up to 2 basic forest cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. It is a... Oh, I forgot to say it was a saga. Put up to 1 target land card from your graveyard on top of your library. Exile the saga, return to the battlefield, transform it under your control. Oh, that's so weird. Branch of Besiju. It is an enchantment creature plant. It gets +1/+1 for each land you control. Though they raise the surrounding forest, the builders of Tawashi left Besidu unscathed, shaped the city around the ancient tree. So, that's gorgeous. Dude, I've told my LGS, if they ever see one, call me. I need it. But also, it looks so weird. I'm gonna have to go onto the misprint community tonight and post pics of these. Normal card on the front. Backside. Terrible. Or great. I guess really it depends on your community. So weird. And another. Beautiful planes. That I will never get to use. Dude, a lot of the Judge promos that came out of that set were so good. Like the Morphon one. I mean, I already have my foil Morphon, so like, you know. Yeah, right? I mean, it's super cool. I like it a lot. It's such a weird... I've never had this many printing issues in one go. Imperial Subduer for 2 and a white, human samurai, 3/2. Whenever samurai war attacks alone, I've already been through you. I don't care about you. Heir of the Ancient Fang. For 2 and a green, you get a Snake Samurai for 2/3. Heir of the Ancient Fang enters the battlefield with 1 counter on it if you control a modified creature. What do you think of the modified mechanic? I think it's interesting. I don't know if it's good yet. It's good because it really covers a lot of things I wanted to do when I first started the game altogether. It's kind of like that commander deck that came out for a while ago that was in Bant, where it was the enchantment artifact thing. I had a Witchmaw deck for a while that ran kind of like that. But it's combining all of these... What about the new commander? Or the red-green one? I mean, Kodama's seem pretty good. I haven't actually read Kodama properly, but Kodama seemed good. Because he was just on, oh, look. Well, this makes it easy. I've been through you already. Don't care. I've already done you, Mr. Rat Boy. And guess what? Foil version. So don't care. We're Slender. We got a Greasefang Okabe Boss. For 1, a black and a colorless... one, a black and a white. For a Regend. Good old Legendary. Right, Raggy? Legendary creature, Rat Pilot. At the beginning of combat on your turn, return target vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste, returns to its owner's hand at the beginning of your next end step. It is a 4/3. The non-foil one? I mean, it looks a little big. Doesn't look like there's any printing issues, really. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, just minorly miscut. Not enough to, like, matter. It is only really the one top corner. It's only on this side. I don't think it's worth anything to anybody. I really like the vehicle support we're getting. I do like this card. This card's gorgeous. But that was a good notice. You got good eyes. Better than mine. I mean, I guess I'm only really looking for like the big misprints. Now, this is a really cool card. And I'm glad I pulled another one of them. Imposter Mech. For 1 in a blue, artifact vehicle, 3/1 with a crew 3, you may have Imposter Mech enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature an opponent controls. Except is it a vehicle artifact with crew 3, and it loses all other types. Hey man, you still see things other people don't, so that's cool. Regardless of whether it's useful. I mean, it's helpful in, like, my kind of job. I work kitchens, so, like, not seeing or seeing useless stuff, you clean stuff that people want you to clean without being asked, and you notice small details that other people miss. But Imposter Mech is a really cool commander card. I was watching the Command Zone talk about it, and they did a good long talk about it, and it seems pretty good. Make something non-creature. Get like a Oracle of Moldai or something. Have it sit on your board as an enchantment. Thanks, not champ. Yeah, dude, I'm super doing well. Scheduling's a bitch, you know? Hope you're doing well too, buddy. It's, you know, life be that way, you know? Huh. You can tell these are not... These were cut terribly. Super appreciate you stopping by to say hi. We pulled a Ginger Taxus, so that was cool if you're still here. No. Now we got the Restoration of Igato? I don't know how to pronounce that. Dude. Yeah, I feel that. I actually got fired, so I'm free to do as I please right now. Dude, it's not even just the print quality. I mean, all the tokens look like they ran through a shredder, but that's not even, like, the worst part. Paper stock? What? Kaladesh? Post-Kaladesh? What? It's such a weird thing to have an opinion on, the quality of paper. Honestly, the firing thing was kind of good for me. I got severance, so like, ha. And I was quitting the job anyway, so that was a win for me. For my birthday, I got what I always wanted, severance. I got paid to not work. And like, literally, I can go get a job. I have a job. I have 3 job offers right now. Was it Rivals? Was Rivals where it died? I thought it was Kaladesh Post. It could have been Ixalan. I mean, that era blurs together for me. That was a very quick series of months for me. I hope the back of this one's miscut. Oh, it's not. Damn it. Were they? Huh, I don't remember that. That's brutal, though. As this saga enters the battle, Restoration of Igato, 2 white. As this saga enters the battlefield, after your draw step, add a Lord counter. For the first one, search your library for a basic cleanse card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. For 2, you may discard a card. When you do, return target permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Exile the saga, return to the battlefield. Yeah. Ooh. See, I'm hoping Wizards of the Coast gets their shit together soon. Weren't they talking about making Wizards of the Coast back to their own company at some point? Next up, we got... the other side, we got Architect of Restoration with a Vigilance. It is a Fox Monk for 3/4. Vigilance, whenever it attacks or blocks, create a 1/1 colorless spirit token, which is pretty good. And this card is also misprinted. I can tell because of the... it's either this... No, the next one is misprinted. The next one's too small. I like the art on this a lot. Very pretty. Yeah, but like, I picked up an old card and a new card, and holy crap. Yeah, I hope they ditch Hasbro for quality's sake and just... They got some dumb ideas lately. The crossover stuff, I'm not, like, against some of it, but some of it's real dumb. I like Lord of the Rings, but I'm not looking forward to it, but I am, because, you know, I like Lord of the Rings, but, like, at the same time. And then there's the Fortnite one. The Stranger Things one was kind of dumb. Yup. But, I mean, to be fair, at the amount of cards they're having to print nowadays to keep up, I kind of get it. It's hard to... But, like, at the same time, why bother changing it when it was perfect? Or good, at least? Yeah, this one was miscut, too. Invoke the Winds. For 1 and 4 blue, sorcery, gain control up to target artifact. Artifact or creature, untap it. Yeah, see, this one's misprinted too. You can see the side or the border sizes. Why do I always pull just good blue cards? Why can't I pull other colors? I don't play blue. I don't like blue. All I pull is frickin' blue. Next up, we got the Biting Palm Ninja. We already went over the Biting Palm Ninja, but this is a different art, so... I can't argue that. I don't like being told no in my Magic. I don't want to pay for everything, and then them be like, nope. So that's it? No? Yep. Just no. Cool. Fun. Great. Good. Cool. Wonderful. I'm not salty, you're salty. You can't use my tears for mana, I swear. You paid all your mana? Damn, shame, bro. Too bad. Feel real shame if that didn't hit the battlefield. Feels bad, man. Oh, it cost me 1 mana. Ooh, cool. It's a bird now. Have fun. Oh, you're a commander that your whole deck runs on? Bye-bye. Would blue be better without counter spells if it didn't have counter magic? Would blue be fine? Like, probably. I mean, you can, like, even you can just see on the token. You can tell where it went through the machine. Like, look at it. It's like it was run over. Fair, fair. I might have to do that. I'm definitely going to post them on Reddit. See if anybody maybe wants them. Next up, we got an Expedition Healer for 1 and a white. Vigilance, Core, 2/2, Cleric. It's got lifelink as long as you control another Cleric. Ooh, yay, Cleric support. Yeah, people are playing Clerics. Did I buy a bad box? I mean, I've never opened it, so, like, it doesn't matter. Was Zendikar bad? Good luck, dude. Good luck. Sweet, sweet. Good-ish. Oh, this, yeah, I mean, it had fetch land, so, like, that kind of makes it good. The rest of it kind of makes it ish. I mean, if we had more party support, it would be good, probably. Maybe. Pyroclast, Hellion. For 4 and a red, we got a Hellion 4/5. I like Hellions. I wish we had more Hellions that were good. I would love to do Hellion Tribal and Beholder. Beholder and Hellion Tribal. When it enters the battlefield, you may return a land card your hand to its... Or land you control to its owner's hand. When you do, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. See? Boo. Hellion, why do you suck? Oh, wait, I wasn't even going to show you guys. I was so mad at what it did. Okay. I mean, rogues weren't bad, were they? I mean, rogues have some good cards, but they were from, like, Eventide and way before the fairy rogue stuff. They weren't in standard. Too good. Oh. I didn't see that coming. Namana Skitter Sneak? For 3 and a black, human rogue, 3/4. As long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in the graveyard, it gets +1/+0 and has menace. I mean, it's a cool looking card. I like the art. See, the problem, Feldegriff, is I only play Commander, so all the standard and, like, all the rest of the pros for all these cards just go right over my head, and I don't get any of it. I don't play Modern, I don't play Legacy, I don't play none of it. If it's not a good Commander card, I don't care. Got up Canopy Bailoff. We already did you, but you're in a different art. That is the problem. To be fair, they said rotating format, and I went, ha ha ha. That was literally, I can't use the cards I bought? Never mind, I'm out. Goodbye. Took Rubblefort. For 2 and a red, creature wall with an 0/3, defender reach, creatures you control have haste. Ooh, that's pretty neat. I like that as a concept. Well, it's good. I mean, red, defender, I mean, that's not bad. It's got reach, too. I mean, I feel like everybody defaults to Commander because you're like, well, I have all these cards now. I played Standard, I played Modern, I have all these cards. Now I guess I have to use them somewhere. Where do I go? Commander. And honestly, if if Arena had Commander, I'd play Arena. And not 1v1. I don't care about 1v1. You can't play Commander 1v1. It's not good. I've played Commander 1v1. It's not fun. I played 3-way Commander is meh. 4-way Commander is good. 5-way Commander is also decent. 1v1 is just not fun. Oh, cool. I picked up an early piece of removal. Guess I win. Oh, dude. I have to go through all my cards for insurance purposes. I feel that. I feel that deeply. Because I haven't priced... I have to scan every card, and it's just going to be a nightmare. It's going to take me so much time. Because, like, I'm not going to go through, like, basics and shit unless they're, like, the secret layer ones or anything that might be worth something. Or foil. But I have to go through Super Friends 100%. I have to go through most of Zakama, Zexara, Castia, Ghoulcaller, Gissa. I've got 6 binders, not including what's sitting in front of me right now. There's a bunch of Commander decks over there that are not together. You can't see. Ugh. But back to opening cards. Cleric of Life's Bond. For a for a white and a black, Vampire Cleric, 2/2. Whenever another cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Whenever you gain 1 life for the first time each turn, put a 1/1 counter on it. No gods, only each other. I will say this, Cleric Tribal did get good. Cleric Tribal got better. Cleric Tribal was interesting. Celindy Vision. For 2 and a blue at instant speed, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an instance or sorcery card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. It also places a land. It enters tapped. And it is very pretty. I really like this, the double-sided stuff. I like that a lot. But I also think they're kind of broken, and Magic probably shouldn't have. And also, Feldergriff, I'm also looking to do, some Spell Table at some point. I'm trying to get people together for Spell Table. It's been a nightmare, but I am trying to do it. I would love to have people play on Spell Table. I got a previous coworker who wants to play, and Slender from my community wants to play. So, that is a gorgeous mountain. Love that. That's pretty. I have so many more packs to open. Maybe I should have done this in 2 rounds instead of just one big one. I might not get through all this today, actually. I might do it in 2. Because as much as I love pack opening, I don't want to do it for my whole birthday, honestly. Null Priest of Oblivion. For 1 and a black, we got a Vampire Cleric. 2/1 with multi-kicker for 3 and a black. Menace Lifelink. When Null Priest of Oblivion enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's not bad. 6 is a little pricey, but it's not bad. It got Lifelink and Menace. I'll take that. Got the Mull of Skyclaves for 2 and a white. Got an artifact equipment. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 flying and first strike. Equip for 2 and 2 white. I like it. That's decent. It enters and attaches. That's literally my main problem with frickin' equipment. Gotta pay to attach. We've been through you already. You're pretty looking, but we did you. Been there, done that. Skyclave Squid for 1 and a blue. We got a Squid with Defender. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, Skyclave Squid can attack this turn as though it didn't have Defender. It's a 3/2. I like the little squid. Faladar Retreat for 3 and a white. It is an enchantment with landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, choose 1. Put a 2/2 white cat beast token onto the battlefield. Or put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain vigilance until end turn. And it's the alt art one. I like it. That is a good card. We got a Canyon Jabora for 2 and a white. It is a mouse for 1/2. Whenever land enters the battlefield under control, creatures you control get a +1/+1 until end of turn. He's cute. And last but not least, we have a Shatter Skull Smashing for X and 2 red. Shatter Skull Smashing deals X damage divided as you choose amongst up to 2 targets and or planeswalkers. If X is 6 or more, it deals twice X divided as you choose. And it is also a land. It enters the battlefield. You may pay 3 life if you don't, it enters tapped. That is a gorgeous full art foil. And I've always wanted one of these in foil, so perfect. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Where were we? We finished that pack. Let's get some Dynasty going. Does every pack just have a samurai? Is this just legally required to have samurais in them? Samurai. And another sweet treasure. So, like, you know, there's that. Dramatist's Puppet. For 4 colorless, you get an artifact creature. Construct, it does a 2/4. When it enters the battlefield, for each kind of counter on target permanent, put another counter of that kind. Or remove one from it. Neat. So like a proliferate, deproliferate. It's not terrible. It's not great. Got a Thornwood Falls. It is a land, enters tapped. You gain a life. Green, blue. I have so many of these. I don't even care about them anymore. Hotshot Mechanic for 1 white. You get a Fox Pilot. It is a 2/1. Hotshot Mechanic, cruise vehicles as though its power were 2 greater. That's actually not bad. For 4 crew, for a 1 white. It's decent. Born to Drive. 2 and a white. Enchant artifact or creature. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +1/+1 for each creature under vehicle you control. For Channel, 2 and a white. Discard Born to Drive. Create 2 1/1 colorless pilot creature. 2 colorless pilot. This creature cruise vehicles as though it had 2 power greater. It's not bad. It's not bad. Tales of Master Shiro. For 4 and a green, put a 1/1 counter on target creature or vehicle you control. It gains vigilance until end of turn. You can do that twice on this saga. Then exile it. Sashiro's Living Legacy. Oh god, that looks so weird. Enchant creature, Snake Warrior, Vigilance Haste. It is a 5/5. Look at that backside. It looks so bad and weird. So much misprint. Got a gorgeous island here. Not enough of these. Upriser Regent for 1 and a red. For a 1/3 human samurai, Upriser Regent gets +1/+0 for each other modified creature you control. Not bad. I like modified. And I'm pretty sure he's a Yu-Gi-Oh villain. Like a early school days Yu-Gi-Oh villain. That hair, though. Skyblessed Samurai for 6 and a white. Enchanted creature, human samurai, 4/4. This creature costs 1 less for each enchantment you control. It has flying. 4/4 for 2 seems... 4/4 for 1 seems pretty good. If you can get them there. Blade Blizzard Kitsune is a 2... for 2 and a white. Fox Ninja with Ninjutsu, 3 and a white. 2/2 double strike. This whatever. You kind of boring. Moon Snare Specialist for 3 and a blue. It is a 2/2 human ninja with ninjutsu 2 blue. When it enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. I love the art for this. This looks so good. So good. Cloud Steel Kirin? For 2 and a white, artifact creature equipment Kryn. It is a 3/2 flying. Equipped creature has flying. You can't lose the game. Your opponents can't win the game. And it's a reconfigure 5. And 5 to attach it to a creature. That thing's cool. I really like the creature equip mechanic. Or sorry, I guess reconfigure. Oh, I'm still going, Slend. Remember how I said this would take me longer? Ooh, that's pretty Sorry, I just have to real quick. I saw this in the back of the deck, and I have to. Slender. This is how still going I am. We still going. Got lots to do still. We have Kami of Celebration for 4 and a red. Spirit 3/3. Whenever a modified creature you control attacks, exile top card of your library, you may play that card this turn. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. That's kind of neat. That's really good, actually. I put that in Prosper. Like that a lot. No, God. I don't even want to try to do that. Igangio Uprising. For X, a red and a white, create X 2/2 white samurai creature tokens with vigilance. They gain menace and haste until end of turn. Each opponent creates X -1 2/2 white samurai creature tokens with vigilance. That's neat. I like that as a concept. I don't know if I'd necessarily like giving people a bunch of samurais to fight me with, but still. Oh, we already did you. But you're different. You have a different art. Which is pretty. Next we have Jugen the Midnight Sky. A Ganjo? Well, that makes sense. 3 and 2 black, legendary creature, Dragon Spirit, 5/5, Flying Menace. When it dies, choose one. Each opponent discards 2 cards, loses 2 life, or put a target non-dragon creature card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You lose 2 life. Fuck yeah. That thing is so pretty. Now that's a foil. I pulled one of him. Oh, I also literally like... So you know all the cards you mentioned you wanted, Slender? Yeah, I pulled one of those. But I also pulled the 2 commanders you wanted in foil. So that's neat. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, fuck. What kind of token are you? Got a Goblin Construct. Ugh, you look like you were absolutely just... No, well, you have to go into it. That's also the problem with the double-sided cards. You just see them at the beginning. Regardless of whether you want to. Goblin Construct. Creature... Sorry, token, artifact, creature, Goblin Construct. 0/1. Creature can't block. At the beginning of your upkeep, this creature deals 1 damage to you. And you got a Drake on the other side, flying into 2/2. I like that token. I like this side. This side is creepy. And looks like it was run through a fucking truck. We got Deliberate for 1 and a blue at instant speed. Scry 2, then draw a card. It's pretty. Not necessarily great. I can't see all the future holds, but I can keep us 1 step ahead of death. Got a Core Celebrant. Wait, we already did that. We did Core Celebrant. It's pretty, though. Hagra Constrictor. For 2 and a black, Snake 0/0. When it enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it. Each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on has Menace. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, that card's awesome. Marasa Brute. For 2 and a green, you get a 3/3 Troll Warrior. That's it. You boring. Nobody cares about vanilla creatures unless you're doing vanilla tribal. That's pretty cool. Utility Knife. For 1 colorless artifact equipment, when Utility Knife enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature control. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. For 3 equipped. Gross. Once that thing falls off, you may as well sack it. It's not worth it. I like the art, though. It's a cool-looking knife. It's not good, though. Veteran Adventurer. For 5 and a green, human 5/5. It is also a cleric, rogue, wizard, and warrior. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. It has vigilance. I like the art. Again, it's good art, not a good card. As you should, Slender. As you should. Should always slam things into binders. Ooh. Just gonna... Sorry, just leaving up lands here. Next up, we got Skyclay Plunder. We got a 4 and a blue. Look at the top X cards of your library. X is 3. X is 3 plus the number of creatures in your party. Put those cards into your hand. The rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Yet again, party mechanic. Don't care. Got a gorgeous looking island here. Pulled so many islands. Okay, so... Ooh. This is a good pack. This is a very good pack. Ashaya Soul of the Wild. For 3 and 2 green. Ashaya Soul of the Elemental XX, or sorry, Star. Ashaya Soul of the Wild's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Non-token creatures you control are force in addition to their other types. So, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Next up, we have a Forsaken Monument. For 5 colorless, it is a legendary artifact. Colorless creatures you control get +2/+2. Whenever you tap a permanent for colorless, add an additional colorless. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, you gain 2 life. This is a pretty good pack so far. That's 2 mythics back to back. Nice. I pulled a neon. Pulled a nice blue land from neon. Did I pull more than one? No, I got a forest, a swamp. Oh no, I pulled both islands. I have both of them here. Why are you slipping out? Get back in there. Just got so many lands over here. So many lands. That's sweet. That's sweet. I've still got lots to go. I have not pulled one. I got both the islands so far. I have one of the plains, one swamp, and one forest so far. Territorial Scythe Cat. We already looked at you. Don't care. Been there, done that. Got another Ox. Don't care. Done that. And we talked about you earlier. We got a Scoot Swarm for 2 and a green, insect 1/1, landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. If you control 6 or more lands, create a token that is a copy of Scoot Swarm instead. And I bought a foil. Well, I mean, still, this thing's worth like $5, so like, I don't care. Got another Spitfire, Jack. Been there, done you already. And we have a Branch Loft Pathway, as well as a Boulder Loft Pathway. That's pretty. Oh, this side wasn't a samurai token. There's a first. Haven't done that yet. This is a spirit. Ooh, we got another. Ooh, we got a foil pilot. I wanted a foil pilot. I wanted more pilots. The commander deck only comes with one pilot for some frickin' reason. Yeah, we're not going to be making pilots in the pilot deck. I'm actually going to put that properly away. Need that. Definitely need that. First up, we got the Dragonfly Suit. Okay, that's so good looking. For 2 and a white, flying vehicle with 2, or it's a 3/2 with crew 1. It's cool looking, not good. I imagine this is something you'd fight in the Surge. Armguard Familiar. For 1 and a blue, artifact creature equipment beast. It is a 2/1 with ward 2. Equipped creature gets +2/+1 and has ward 2 with reconfigure 4. Neat. Neat concept, neat card, I like it. Don't know if I'll use it, but all those things I said are neat. Discover the Impossible. For 2 and a blue, at instant speed, look at the top 5 cards of your library, exile one of them face down, and put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. You may cast exile a card without paying its mana cost, if it's an instant spell with mana value 2 or less. If you don't put that card in your hand. Interesting. I like the art. I like the manta rays in the boat. It's good. So pretty. We already looked at Blade Blizzard Katsumi. Okabe Reckoner Raid. For 1 black, you get a Saga. For the first 2, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. At 3, exile the Saga, return to the battlefield, transformed under your control. Oh, fuck yeah. Nizumi Road Captain. Vehicles you control have menace. And it is a 2/2. Hey, Slender, have you seen these yet? Have you seen my misprints that I keep getting? Like, every single one in my packs have been misprinted super hard. I think I've got one of every color now. Wait. Do I already have the swamp? Damn. I got 2 of the swamps. Double up swamps. Womp womp. And it's not even the swamp I want. I want the other one. The other one's so much better. I mean, this is still good, but the other one's better. Hiko Yamazaki the General. For 3 and a red, legendary creature Human Samurai. It is a 3/3 trample. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, you may cast a target artifact from your graveyard this turn. Hey look, I pulled one. I have to put that into the other pile because you go into the legendary creature section. We did this already. You can be seen because you're gorgeous. We already did you two. Prosperous Thief. For 2 and a blue, you get a human ninja with 3/2 with ninjutsu for 1 and a blue. Whenever 1 or more ninja or rogue creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. That's good. Love the art. That's beautiful. Very pretty printing. Next up, we have the Dragon Kami Reborn for 2 and a green. For a Saga, look at the top 2... Sorry, gain 2 life. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Exile one of them face down with a hatching counter on it. Then put the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. For 2 of those. Then exile the Saga, return to the battlefield. Next up, we got the Dragon Kami's Egg. Whenever Dragon Kami Egg or a dragon you control dies, you may cast a creature spell from among the cards you control and exile with hatching counters on them without paying their mana cost. I mean, a little long. And his egg. Atlaw might like this. Neat. You're a rare. get to go in here. Atla might like that a lot. Oh, I guess I should show you what it looks like. Gotta make sure you guys see these cards. Egg. Next, ooh. Next up, we have an Ascended Acolyte for 4 and a green. Ascended Acolyte enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each 1/1 counter among other creatures you control. At the beginning of upkeep, double the number of 1/1 counters on Ascended Acolyte. For 4 and a green, it is a human monk 1/1. It's not bad. Seems kind of meh, but we have Blade of the Oni next. It is a 1 black artifact creature equipped demon. It is a 3/1 with menace. Equipped creature you control has base power, toughness 5/5, and has menace, and is a black demon in addition to his other types and colors. Reconfigure for 2 black. Sorry, 2 and 2 black. I wish that was foil so badly. So good. Ooh, that's neat. Fable of the Mirror Breaker for 2 and a red. Create a 2/2 goblin, or sorry, 2/2 red goblin shaman creature token with whenever this creature attacks, create a treasure token. You may discard up to 2 cards. If you do, you may draw that many cards. Then you exile this saga, return to the battlefield, transform under your control. And on the back, it's a reflection of Kiki Jiki. For pay 1, tap, create a token that is a copy of another target non-legendary creature you control. Except it as haste, sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. This was a very interesting card. Very interesting design space and concept, and I feel like Modern is not going to enjoy it because you got time to, you know, let things happen before, but it's very cool. And lastly, Brilliant Restoration. For 3 and 4 white, return at sorcery speed, return all artifacts and enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Gorgeous. Love that. There's so many packs left. Gotta love that product placement that I'm not sponsored by. Hey, another insect. I love the insect tokens for this. And we got an angel on the back. I think we already literally have this selection of stuff. Inordinate Rage. For 1 and a red, at instant speed, target creature gets +3/+2 until end of turn. Scry 1. Angry Moo. Elk? Cow? Elk? You're gonna kill that... what are you called? I can't remember what those are called. For Field Research. For 2 and a blue at sorcery speed with Kicker. For 2 and a blue. Draw 2 cards. If a spell was kicked, instead draw 3 cards. Ugh. Paying an extra 3 for 1 card? That's not worth... No, it's the... little round, soft... People keep them as pets. I cannot for the life of me remember what they're called. I can see it in my head. Reclaim the Waste. For 1 green at sorcery speed with Kicker 3, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your library. If it was kicked, search your library for 2 basic lands instead of 1. 4 for... oh, that's basically a... ooh, actually, that's better than... Explosive Vegetation, actually. Because you can choose to do it for 1. Oh, no, it goes to your hand. Never mind. Worse. Sucks. Yes, it is a chinchilla. That's the word I wanted. Rabid Bite. For 1 and a green at sorcery speed, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Fight, not fight. I wanted to make a fight deck, too. I never got around to it. Cliffhaven Kite Sail. For 1 colorless, you get an equipment artifact with Equip 2. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature has flying. I mean, I'm really enjoying the fact that they all attach to something when they enter the battlefield, but also, they're kind of shit. I guess they can't be that good. Bushfire Elemental. For a red and a green, you get an Elemental, 1/1, haste. Bushfire Elemental can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Landfall, when a land enters the battlefield under your control, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. I mean, yeah, I know it's a common, but, like, be good. Is that too much to ask? Can't everything just be good? But if everything was good, nothing would be good. Spike Field Hazard. For 1 red at instant speed, it deals 1 damage to any target. If a permanent was dealt damage this way, if it would die this turn, exile it instead. It is also a land on the other side that enters tapped and is a red. And very pretty. Now, do you run this over a basic land? Do you use that because it becomes a land? Got another gorgeous plains here. So shiny. So good. At least these don't have, like, super bad roller marks. That would be disheartening as fuck. Oh, you have a lot of... Oh, what are you? Aura Skyclave Hierophant? For 2, a black and a white, legendary creature, Core Cleric. It is a 3/3. Whenever this or another cleric you control dies, return target cleric card with lesser converted mana cost from the battlefield, from your graveyard to the battlefield. If that was equal or lesser, this would be the ultimate Shadowborn Apostles deck. I mean, it works for Shadowborn Apostle, but it's not, you know, it's not quite there. Next up, we got Taberax, Hope's Demise. For 2 and a black, 2/2, legendary creature, Demon Cleric. Flying, when it has lifelink as long as it has 5 or more counters on it. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on it. If that creature was a cleric, you may draw a card if you do lose a life. That's pretty good. That's some cleric tribal stuff right there. That goes in the other deck. That goes with the other guy. Got another Skyclave Squid. Been over you already. Blue. Chrome Hound, we've been over you already. Ooh, Clearwater Pathways. And a Murkwater Pathways. Blue-black land. In the full artness. Very pretty. Wish it was foil. Still good. Still good. Got a Skyclave Centipede for 2 and a... Ooh. Sorry. Got distracted. Got distracted. By things that need to go into... Did I do just... Did I do an awoo there? I awooed there. It has Trample as a 3/1. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under control, it gets +2/+2. Yay, you're pretty, but you suck. I mean, actually, you're not bad. You have Trample. You could do some work with a landfall deck. Next up, we have a Celestial Colonnade. Oh, we're getting there. It enters the battlefield tapped. Tap for a blue or a white. It is a... Oh, and it also has 3, a blue and a white. Until end of turn, it becomes a 4/4 white-blue elemental creature token with flying and vigilance. It is still a land. That's pretty... That's what made me do it. Yeah, see? I had my reasons. I had my reasons that I awooed. That's not bad. That's not bad. And more packs. More packs. Oh, more packs. So many packs. Every pack. This is going to take me so fucking long to put away. God damn it. I'm going to be putting away cards for the rest of my life. Here, why you doing weird shit? Head of the Ancient Fang. It is a 2 and a green. Near the Ancient Fang enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on. If you control a modified creature, it is a 2/3. Snaky Samurai boy. Got it. Ooh, I love that printing. That is a sweet looking Bloodfeld Caves that enters the battlefield tap, gives you 1 life, and taps are a black or a red. That's so freaking pretty. Raito Sentinel for 3 colorless. Construct, 3/3 defender. When it enters the battlefield, target player mills 3 cards. Pay 3, put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Interesting. Kinda neat. I like when you hit that orb just right. Acquisition Octopus for 2 and a blue. Artifact, creature, equipment, octopus, 2/2. Whenever Acquisition Octopus, say that 3 times fast, or equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, reconfigure for 2. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Life of Toshiro Umezawa for 1 black. Choose 1 target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. You gain 2 life. After the saga is done, flip over. Memory of Toshiro. It is an enchantment creature, human samurai. Pay 1 life. Add a black mana. You only cast instant sorceries. It is a 2/3. Look at the weird. It's. I think I now have all of these. You know, weird cut with the extra. They really fucked these up. And another Plains, honey. For you, I assume. Wop, 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 wop. So good. Yep. Sunblade Samurai for 4 and a white. Enchantment creature, human samurai. Vigilance. Channel for 2 colorless. Discard this card. Search your library for basic Plains card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. Shuffle. You gain 2 life. It is a 4/4. Not bad. Not bad. Gives you some lands in white. Bigajo Exemplar for 1 and a white. Enchant creature, human samurai. Whenever samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It is a 2/1. It's so anime. Coiling Stalker for 1 and a green. Human snake ninja, or sorry, a snake ninja. It's not a human. It's a 2/1 with ninjutsu for 1 and a green. Whenever Coiling Stalker deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control that doesn't have a 1/1 counter on it. It's kinda K. Ooh, you have sweet art, and we've already been over you. And you're a sweet foil. I need to sleeve you. Tameshi Reality Architect for 2 and a blue, legendary creature, Moonfolk Wizard. It is a 2/3. Whenever 1 or more non-creature permanents are returned to the hand, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Pay X and a white. Return land you control to its owner's hand. Return target artifact or enchantment card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Very good card. Was hoping to pull one of these. In a different printing, but you know, I'll take what I get. We got a Kasai Penitent Warlord for 1 and 2 green, as long as it is enchanted, equipped, and has a 1/1 and has a counter on it. It has whenever it deals combat damage to an opponent, you draw that many cards and deals that much damage to each other opponent. It is a 0/5, so you have to buff it first to be useful, but this is a very neat card with a very interesting deck idea around it. Sakenza, Crucible of Defiance. Legendary land for tap and red. For channel, 3 and a red, discard it. Create 2 1/1 colorless spirit creature tokens. They gain haste until end of turn. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature. Not bad, not bad. Oh, we got another Satoru. Sorry. Oh, we didn't go over the token, but we've seen that one already. It's a treasure and a samurai. What did I just throw away? Oh, yeah, we have another Satoru Umezawa. We got you already. And then, so remember how I said I wanted it in a different printing? Yeah. That's gorgeous. That's awesome. Slender, I did it. I don't know if you're watching still. Very pretty. You know, we were jumping back and forth between very different planes. Yeah, let's get some vehicles and some samurais and some warriors and lands. Nice core warrior. With a plant on the other side. We got a Cliffhaven Sellsword for 2 and a white. It is a core warrior and is a 3/1. You boring. Because you vanilla. We got a Marding Blight Priest for 2 and a black. Vampire Cleric, 3/2. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life. Super mad as far as that kind of effect goes. Sizzling Barrage for 1 and a red. Instant speed. It deals 4 damage to target creature that blocked this turn. Whoops. Should probably make it so you can see it. Deadly Alliance for 4 and a black and instant speed. This spell costs 1 less for each creature in your party. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. I mean, that's not bad if you can get it to cost 1. Highborn Vampire for 3 and a black. It is a 4/3 Vampire Warrior. Nothing else. You pretty lowborn Highborn Vampire. You're no Markov. I mean, you're cool art, but you're no Markov. Thundering Rebuke. For 1 and a red at sorcery speed, it deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Fire is too imprecise for my taste. I'd rather rely on a single well-placed bolt of lightning. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Relic Amulet. For 2 colorless artifact, whenever you cast an instant, sorcery, or wizard spell, put a charge counter on Runic Amulet. Pay 2 and tap, remove all charge counters from Runic Amulet. It deals that much damage to target creature. That's kind of cool. I don't mind that at all, and it's very pretty. We got another one of those gorgeous looking forests. Got a lot more full art lands now, so that's good. I don't have binder space for them, but that's good. Relic Robber for 2 and a red. Goblin Rogue, 2/2. Haste. Whenever Relic Robber deals combat damage to player, that player creates a 0/1 colorless Goblin Construct artifact creature token. This creature can't block at the beginning of your upkeep. This creature deals 1 damage to you. That's kind of rude. I kind of like it, but he doesn't clearly understand the concept of robbing. It's kind of reverse robbing, honestly. We have a Need-Leverage Pathway? And Pillar River. Nope, don't like the words on these ones. It's Boros. It's a land. It's good. Got a Bushfire Elemental. It's a red-green haste. Bushfire Elemental can be blocked by creatures 2 or less. Whenever land enters the battlefield under control, it gets +2/+2, and it is a 1/1. With very pretty art. Oh, we already went through the Bushfire Elemental. We've done Fearless Fledgling before already. I know you guys can already tell when I pull something cool, because I stop for a second and then continue. Next up, we have Omnath Locust of Creation. No, I still got half of one here. But I'm definitely not drinking fast enough. For a red, a blue, a green, and a white, legendary creature elemental, it is a 4/4. When Omnath Locust of Creation enters the battlefield, draw a card, landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life. If it is the first time you've activated this ability this turn, if it's the second time, add red, blue, green, white. If it's the third time, it deals 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker you don't control. Hello, Omnath. How's it going, bud? Sweet. Another Fearless Fledgling. And we got another Maul of Skyclaves. This time it's extended art. It's pretty. No, no, no. Stop trying to go places. I said stop trying to go places. Cards trying to fly into my lap. Come on, pilot tokens. Oh, you're a spirit. Does that mean you're a pilot? Is that how this works? Your spirit on one side? Ah, yes! Fuck yeah. Another foil pilot token. Because I do really like the pilot deck. And I might keep it around. Depending on how well it performs. I mean, I played it into my treasure deck. And it didn't seem to perform too badly. Next up, we got a Clawing Torment. For 1 black, enchantment aura. Enchant artifact or creature. As long as enchantment permanent is a creature, gets -1 and can't block. Enchanted permanent has at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. Oh, I understand what these are for now. It is 2 enchant vehicles. That's what they're for. Moonsnare Specialist. I'm pretty sure we've already done you. You're pretty. We've gone over you. You're fine. It's all pretty as fuck. Nizumi Prowler. Yep, we did you already too. That's the thing about this. We do get faster. The Clawing Torment or the Moonsnare Specialist? This one? Or this. Clawing Torment. Yep, we did the Nizumi Prowler already. Roaring Earth. For 1 and a green, enchantment. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on target creature or vehicle you control. Channel. For X and 2 green, discarding Roaring Earth, put X 1/1 counters on a target land you control. It becomes a 0/0 green spirit creature token with haste. That's pretty sweet. That's actually a really decent card, especially with the modify mechanic. It's a pretty good enchantment. Bear. Arrow of Enlightenment. For 1 and a green, or sorry, for 1 and a white. For the first Saga, scry 2. For 2, you gain 2 life. Wait, I've already done this. And you're misprinted. Sweet. This one's even more miscut. You can see the red one. Got another shiny blue land for you, honey. Where's the black one I want? I just want the black one. Jukai Trainee. For 1 and a green, Human Samurai, whenever it becomes blocked or blocks, get +1/+1 until end of turn. It is a 2/2. We've done Seven Tail Mentor already. Cat Sword. We've already done Futuristic... Wait, no. Futuristic Operative. For 3 and a blue, Human Ninja 3/4. As long as Futuristic Operative is tapped, it is a human citizen with a base power and toughness 1/1 and can't be blocked. Pay 2 and a blue and untap it. Weird card. So you kind of have to untap it mid-combat, or give it Vigilance or something, or it is a 1/1? We already did you, you're cool too, but we already went over you. You just got different art now. Invoke Despair. For 1 and 4 black. Whoops. What happened? Where did everything go? Alright, clicked on things. I need to see things. For 1 and 4 black at instant speed, target opponent sacrifices a creature. If they can, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Then repeat the process for an enchantment and a planeswalker. Sweet card. Very pretty. Unquenchable Fury. For 2 and a red, enchant creature. Enchant creature has, whenever this creature attacks, it deals X damage to defending player when X is the number of cards in your hand. When it is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, return it to your hand. That's pretty sweet and effective. That is going to be a very good card in certain decks. I would love this in a, what was the deck? What's the guy called? Red-black card, Greven. Love that in a Greven deck. We got another Reality Architect. In the full art version now. Yeah, I need 3 of those. Ooh. Just gotta make sure it's got protection here. Got another Greasefang Okabe boss. This time in a different art. Mechatine Core. It is a 2-drop artifact vehicle. It is a 2/4 with crew 2. Pay 5, exile this core and 4 other artifact creatures and or vehicle tokens you control. Create Mechatine. Mechatitan. I'm an idiot. Reading is hard. A legendary 10/10 construct artifact creature token with flying, vigilance, trample, lifelink, and haste. It has all colors. When that token leaves the battlefield, return all cards exiled with Mechatine Core except Mechatitan Core to the battlefield tapped under their owner's control. Stream's kicking the bucket? It shouldn't be. It's not saying anything on my end. I'm good on my side. On both of my sides. Oh, that side didn't. But, ooh. Maybe it's, no. Okay, now it says it's kicking the bucket. Only kinda.
Hi, had an idea.
No, don't make that noise. Don't do that. That's not at all what I was doing. The fuck? Why are you having the issue? Stream is really having a hard time. I mean, our internet has been really weird lately. Stop it. Can you stop? I'm trying to... Mecha Titan Core is pretty awesome, if you can see it. I can't wait to use this. It's gonna be awesome. And it's pretty. Definitely putting that in the vehicle deck is gonna be good. Are we coming back? Is everything okay? Are we still kicking buckets? Oh, why are you being like this? You shouldn't even be that bad. You still have a 4K bitrate. I'm running you like 1060p. Streamlabs says I'm fine. Why are you being like this? Oh. Looks like it's coming back. It's fine. Everything's fine. Next pack? Next pack. Because we got the Mecha Titan Core. Why am I adding the ah? There's no ah in there. It's Mech Titan Core. We're actually making decent progress now. Oh, we got another Goblin Construct token. Yay, I care so much. Oh, Cat Beast. Pretty kitty. Gross. Farsight Adept for 2 and a white when it enters the battlefield. Yeah, it looks like it's coming back. I don't know why it's buffering for you. Literally on my end, it says it's fine. On both sides. I'm not buffering anymore. It did buffer a bit for a while, and now it's back. End of the battlefield, you and target opponent each draw a card. Nice friendly card. Good for group hugging. Tormenting Voice for 1 and a red. Sorcery, in addition cost to casting the spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards. I mean, we all know Tormenting Voice at this point. I like the art, too. Drana's Silencer for 5 and a black. Vampire Rogue. When it enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls gets -X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures in your party. 3/2. Hush. Gotta love that flavor text. Shh. Well, I mean, I ordered a bunch of you, so I guess I didn't need you, but there's a foil Feed the Swarm. For 1 and a black at sorcery speed, destroy target creature, enchantment, and opponent controls. You lose life equal to that permanent's converted mana cost. Very good for mono black. It destroys enchantments. Take another one. Expedition Diviner for 3 and a blue, Merfolk Wizard, flying as long as you draw another wizard. Expedition Diviner has when this creature dies, draw a card. It's a 3/2. Very pretty. Honestly, I think I'm just going to start going back to the end of the packs here. Going to blow through these real quick. Because I'm starting to lose my voice here. If anything's decent, I'm gonna mention it, but I think we're gonna start going through these rather quickly. Because my voice is giving up. Ooh, that's a sweet swamp. I would like it not to give up. Before I'm done here. Oh, did I not? I didn't show the sweet swamp. Very pretty. Need beverage. Inscription of Abundance. They're 1 and a green. For 2, or it has kicker. Yeah, it is it is an instant with kicker for 2 and a green. Choose one if the spell's kicked. You choose any number instead. Put 2/1 counters on target creature. Target player gains X life, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. That's not bad. Cool card. Next up, we have a Sharn. Implaceable Earth. For 2, a green and a white. Legendary creature, Elemental Boar, 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic forest card and a basic plains card. Reveal those cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. Players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells or activate abilities. He's pretty neat. And a sweet foil. He is a good boy. He reminds me of the, one of the dinosaurs from Horizon Forbidden West, actually. We already went through you. And we've done the Hellhound already. Skyclave Shade. For 1 and a black. It is a Shade. It is a 3/1 with kicker. For 2 and a black. Skyclave Shade. Can't block. If Skyclave Shade was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2/1 counters on it. Landfall whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control. If Skyclave Shade is in your graveyard, you may return it to the battlefield, or you may cast it from your graveyard. Kind of neat. Love things that can be cast from my graveyard. We already did the Ox. We have next up Linvala, Shield of Seagate. For 1, a white and a blue. Flying at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you have a full party, choose among target non-land permanents and opponent controls. Until your next turn, it can attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. Sacrifice Linvala. Choose hexproof or indestructible. Creatures you control gain that ability until end of turn. Honestly, even for that second part, that's pretty good. And that is gorgeous. Honestly, this all wants me to play blue-white so badly. So much blue-white today. I mean, that's a pretty card. Kind of gives me Heliod vibes, actually. Open pack. Let me in on your secrets. Okay, why won't you actually open? I'm not cheating, I swear. I would never use scissors to open a pack. Even though that's the safest way to do it. This one really just doesn't want to open. Ooh, another pilot. Oh, not a pilot. We got a construct. 3/1 haste. That's cool. The other side's a spirit. Nobody cares about spirits. We got a Kitsune Ace. 7-Tailed Mentor. Bronzeplate Boar. For 2 and a red, artifact creature, equipment boar, trample. Creature's got 3/3/+2 and has trample. Reconfigure 5. It is a 3/2. Kind of neat. I wanted to go over that one because it's kind of neat. Unforgiving one. Modern Age Saga. Let's see, are you misprinted? Yeah, you fucking are. Look at this side. Look at that backside. You can see the green one attached to it. Terrible. Got a mountain. Have not got the swamp I want yet. I'm not going to get it. There's no way I'm going to get it. Because I want it. Yeah, right? It's pretty, but it's not the swamp I want. I just want the swamp. I want to get into my own swamp. Guardians of Ouroboros. Oboro? Inkrise Infiltrator. Covert Tactician. Next up, we got March of the Wretched Sorrow. For... Oh, what is that art? That's some Dark Souls shit if I ever did see it. That's Sekiro if I ever did see it. For X and a black and instant speed and additional cost to this spell, you may exile any number of black cards from your hand. The spell costs 2 less for each card exiled this way. March of the Wretched Sorrow deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker. You gain X life. That's kind of neat. That art, though, is awful and atrocious, and I love it. Very Sekiro. Always got a perfect fit. Oops, that's another pile. We got the Myogen of Cryptic Dreams next for 5 and 3 blue. Myogen of Cryptic, it is a spirit, 3/3. It enters the battlefield with an indestructible counter if you cast it from your hand. Remove an indestructible counter from it. Copy target permanent you control it 3 times. Myogens are crazy. And of course, I pulled another blue one. Invoke Calamity for 1 and 4 red. At instant speed, you may cast up 2 instants or sorceries with mana value 6 or less from your graveyard and or hand without paying their mana cost. If those spells would be put in your graveyard, exile them instead. Exile Invoke Calamity. That thing's pretty good. Also very Dark Souls. March of Burgeoning Life. X and a green at instant speed and additional costs to the spell. You may exile any number of green cards from your hand. The spell costs 2 less to cast for each card exiled this way. Choose X target creatures with mana value X. Search your library for a creature card with the same name as that creature. Put it in the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. That's not useful. That is a terrible commander card, and I might sell you. And we got a Soul Transfer in foil, so that's okay, I guess. I'm not going to use it, maybe. Well, actually, it's not bad. It's okay. I'm probably not going to use it, but it's pretty. That was a fast pack. Fast packs. Ooh, we got a copy token. And an angel. I like the copy token. Well, I have to frickin'... It's alright, saw this from the back. Had to. Got a negate. We all know negate. If you're here watching pack openings, you know what a negate is. Dauntless Survivor. Malakir Blood Priest. Cleansing Wildfire. Cunning Geyser Mage. Like I said, we're doing fast packs now. Fireblade Charger. No. This thing. Mdndt Stampede for 3 and 2 white. At sorcery speed, creatures you control get +2/+2 until end of turn. It is also a land. I do love me them flip lands. Because I want to use them in everything. Because, like... Well, that's a pretty island. Love that. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. Everything must be in perfect fit. So freaking pretty. Love that. Wayward Guide Beast. For 1 red, it is a 2/2 with trample and haste. Whenever Wayward Guide Beast deals combat damage to a player, return target land you control to its owner's hand. Interesting. Turn Timber Symbiosis. For 4 and 3 green, at sorcery speed, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. If that card is converted mana cost 3 or less, and enters the battlefield with 3 additional 1/1 counters on it, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. It is also a land. That's a pretty foil. That's a very pretty foil. Dreadworm. Another Rune Crab. Ooh, another Scoot Swarm, actually. That's sweet. Ah! Trying to damage things. Another Bushfire Elemental and foil. And the thing I sleeved at the beginning, Hagara Mauling. For 2 and 2 black, at instant speed, the spell costs 1 less to cast. If an opponent controls no basic lands, destroy target creature. It also is a land. And got the extended art too, and foil. That's pretty. Okay, 4 more packs. 4 more. Got another Samurai token. Treasure. I need to perfect fit this. Yet again, can always see the back. Brute. No, we're gonna go Brute Suit. Sunblade Samurai. Got a Sunblade. Wait, Supersonics. Nope, that's not enough. Just don't have enough syllables. Runaway Trash Bot. That's neat. I like the name. Enthusiastic Mechanaut? Not bad. Making things cheaper. Fall of Lord Conda. Oh, that thing is just destroyed. Look at those.
How much longer do you think?
An hour? 20 minutes?
An hour or 20 minutes?
Somewhere in that range.
That's a very... Okay.
Probably 20 minutes.
So I shouldn't start dinner?
Probably 20 minutes. I have...
So I should start dinner.
Yes, I have this much left.
Okay.
We're going fast. Got another pretty mountain.
Ooh.
Gorgeous mountain. Ugh. That's fine. Sunblade Samurai again in foil. So many duplicates. Nizumi Prowler also again. Ooh, that's nice. This needs to go into a pack. Ah. Things come back. We got a Wandering Emperor here. For 2 and 2 white. Flash as long as the Wandering Empire enters the battlefield this turn. You may activate her loyalty abilities anytime you could cast an instant. It enters with 3 loyalty for +1. It puts a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature against first strike until end of turn. -1, create a 2/2 white samurai creature token with vigilance. -2, exile target tapped creature. You gain 2 life. Foil Planeswalker, sweet. We got a Kappa Canyoneer. For 5 and a blue, it is a 4/4 with Improvise, Ward 4. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Kappa Canyoneer, and it can't be blocked this turn. I'm pretty sure this card's worth a fair chunk of money just because it's used in Modern? Legacy? Modern? Something like that. Pulled a Mirror Box extended art. It is a 3-drop. The legend rule does not apply to permanents you control. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1. Each non-token creature you control that gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that. Vile Smasher, Tribal. Hell yeah. Super glad to pull that. Next up we have Eater of Virtue. It is a 1-drop legendary artifact equipment. Whenever equipped creature dies, exile it. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. As long as a card exiled with Virtue Eater has flying, equipped creature has flying. The same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Haste, Hexproof, Indestructible, Lifelink, Menace, and Vigilance, Protection, Reach. So it's basically Kethril on a sword, and I love that. The art's sweet too. There's also Equip 1. So like it just keeps getting better. That's pretty neat. And Tribute to Hirobi for 1 and a black. Each opponent creates a 1/1 black rat rogue creature token. Twice. Exile the saga, then return to the battlefield, transform it under your control. Echo of Death's Wail. Okay, hello, Ichigo. Enchantment Creature Spirit. It is a 3/3 flying haste. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of all rat tokens. Whenever Echo of Death's Wail attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. It literally looks like Ichigo from Bleach. You told me this was a Bleach arc, I would totally believe you. Art from Bleach? Totally believe it. Great art, though. Resolute Strike. No one cares. Oh, wait, actually. Target creature is +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's a warrior, you may attach equipment you control to it. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But an Electromancer. Broken Wings. Yep. Destroy something with flying. That's actually not bad either. Dreadworm. Another Oxy Boy. Journey to Oblivion. I love the art. Why is the cat's complaining so much? She wants to be touched, but she doesn't want to be touched. Next up, we got Malakar Rebirth. For 1 black, choose at instant speed, choose target creature. You lose 2 life until end of turn. That creature gains when this creature dies. Return to the battlefield tapped under your control. And it becomes a land that enters tapped. I love this card. I've wanted more of this card, and I'm glad I pulled 1. And in foil. I wish it was extended our foil, but, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. Another sweet swamp here. Which looks gorgeous. Oh, I can smell food. Crawling Barrens. Tap, add a colorless. Play 4, put 2 1/1 counters on Crawling Barrens, then you may have it become a 0/0 elemental creature token. It is still land. That's not bad in the modify deck, actually. Ooh, next up we have Zursan the Trickster. For 3, a blue and a black, legendary creature Merfolk Rogue with Flash and 4/4. You pay 2 and black and a blue. Return an unblocked attacking rogue you control to its owner's hand. Put him into your hand from your hand onto the battlefield tapped in, so kinda ninjutsu. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may put target permanent card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Ooh, Gravesteel. Ooh, I had a Gravesteel deck idea. Might build that. Prowling Felidar. You're only common, so we don't care. Another one of these guys. Ooh. Riverglide Pathway, a blue and a red. Is it land? It is land. That's pretty. Got another Arkham Hellhound. Very pretty. Too bad it's not good. We have a Throne of Man. I was gonna say Mankind. Makindi. It is a colorless. Taps for colorless. Put a charge counter on Throne of Makindi. Remove a charge counter from it. Add 2 mana of any one color. This mana can only be spent to cast kicked spells. Damn it. So good up until that last sentence. And then I got an Illusion Insect token. So good until that last sentence. Kicked spells. Kick you a spell. 2 more packs. These last few just don't want to open. Open, bitch. Kindled Fury. Which is whatever. Ganjo Exemplar. Also whatever. We have Nokori Yamazawa the Poet for 2 and a white. Legendary creature, Human Samurai, Vigilance. Whenever a warrior you control attacks alone, you may cast target enchantment card from your graveyard this turn. That's pretty good. Can we partner it with the red one? Sakenza Smelter? You don't go in that pile. You go into the white pile. Befriending the Moths? Oh, last pack, I got the card I wanted. God, that looks so bad. I got it. Yep. I got the swamp I wanted. Hell yeah. Honestly, these ones don't need... Never mind. I was going to say they don't need to be foiled, but dang, I like the symbol foiled. It looks good. I love the swamp. Got what I wanted. Guardians of Urboro, we already did you. Uprising Renegade. Moon Circuit Hacker, been there, done that. Coiling Stalker, I think we've been over you too. Ooh, another March of Burgeoning Life, we did you. Ooh, we got Jisoro the Shattered Blade for 2, a red and a green. Legendary Snake Samurai. Whenever an aura or equipment enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 red spirit token on the battlefield with menace. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each modified creature you control. I already have you in foil, but a full art or an extended art one's pretty cool too. March of Swirling Mist for X and a blue at instant speed. As an additional cost of the spell, you may exile any number of blue cards from your hand. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each card. Up to X target creatures phase out. Not bad, not bad. Ryu Storm's Edge for 2, a red and a white. Legendary creature, Human Samurai. It is a 3/3 with first strike. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, untap it. If it's the first combat phase of this turn, there's an additional combat phase after this one. Sorry, the next card, I kind of... Gonna need a price check on that. I cannot tell you the name of this card. I'm going to have to look it up. I actually have to look it up. Tamiyo completed Sage for 2 a green and a Phyrexian green blue and another blue. It is a legendary planeswalker. Tamiyo enters with 5 loyalty counters. Completed if you pay with Phyrexian or 2 if you pay the Phyrexian with 2 life, it enters with 2 fewer loyalty counter. Pay for +1, tap up to 1 target artifact or creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. For -X, exile target non-land permanent card with mana value X from your graveyard. Create a token copy of that card. For -7, create Tamiyo's Notebook, a legendary colorless artifact creature token with spells you control cost 2 less to cast for each. Or sorry, cost 2 less to cast. And tap and draw a card. The Phyrexian foil. Etched Phyrexian foil. That's so good. That's so good. I did. That's the best thing. How much is that worth? $60. That's still pretty good. I can't complain about that. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Last back. Come on, fetch land. Steam Vents. Be a Steam Vents or a Polluted Delta. I need you for Super Friends. Be what I want you to be. Got a Mesa Lynx. Molten Blast. Adventure Awaits. Oh, I like that it lets you draw a card if you don't do it. Reveal top 4 cards. Or top 5 cards, reveal creature card. You may put it into your hand if you don't draw a card. Another utility knife, whatever. Nahiri's Binding, that's kind of cool. Good old prevention stuff. I also wanted to do another one of those kind of decks where you chain down everything. Like an Enchantress deck that just chains down stuff. Lolmage Familiar. Lithoform Blight. A gorgeous forest. That is an absolutely gorgeous forest. I love that. Got another throne. Boo. Got another Archpriest of Iona, too. This one's foil. Yay. Be a shitty pack so I can get what I want. The rest of you better be good. Got another Spitfire. We've seen you in foil and repeatedly. Got another Bushfire. The next card is foil, so that's good. That's a start. Branch off Pathway. So that's pretty cool. Skyclave Pickaxe. Ooh. Felidar Retreat again. But it's foil this time, so neat, I guess. Not great, but neat. Okay, we got one last chance to get the fetchy I want. Don't betray me, Box Topper. Don't betray me. Do not betray me. Come on, Box Topper. Do not betray. Do not betray. Not even gonna look at it. I'm gonna let you guys look at it first. Is it good? Tell me it's good. Nah. Copperline Gorge. This is fine. It's not foil. It's fine. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 fewer lands. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, we did some good pulls. We got some cards. Got some stuff. Got 2 Phyrexians, so that's cool. We didn't do too bad today. I'm all in all not too unimpressed by what we accomplished here for once. Not the best pulls I could have had, but not the worst. All in all, not too bad. But that'll do it for me. Dinner is just about ready, so I'm going to head out. Hope you guys had fun too. I did. Thanks for watching, and if you're new to the channel, like the content, don't forget to hit that follow button. Have a good one. Bye.